Ladies and gentlemen, this is IWA War Room, episode 60. Technology is not being our friend on Facebook right now, so we moved it to my plan B. But I am here with the boss man of IWA, the mighty Chris Cleve, and we have a few things to go over and talk about. And brother, take it one more time from the top regarding the Leo Blade Dark Side of Efeds.
No, so what I was saying was, with the whole people, and like I said, I'm not singling people out or speaking negative on nobody. I'm just saying when people claim not to know other characters exist is kind of mind blowing. With the community being as small as it is, and everybody pretty much in everybody's brand, if you really look at it, everybody pretty much has identical brands. So I think you can be in a community where you have similar names. It don't have to be a situation where it's like a lay to the claim of the name. Like both blades are good from what we've seen in the match. Like you can have similar names and still be decent, and both of them showed that. Um, and as far as the whole being the guy situation, and some feeling that he's protected, but if you look at his work from DTK to, I'm not gonna speak on the other company name, but they know what other company he's in, and my company as well as the other company I won't speak on as well. The work shows it, everything, it proves what he says he is just as well as other people. Like everybody pretty much is doing exactly what they need to be doing as far as showing why they characters where their character is at. So like I said, I'm proud to have everybody I have in my group. As far as the newcomers who coming in, I like the fact they coming in like they coming in. They not pulling punches, and that's what we want. We don't want people coming here being soft or being sensitive. I want people to come in here not pulling punches.
I love when he said that. Being sensitive.
Yeah, because you got those ones who come in IWA being sensitive and not wanting to hurt nobody's feelings. Like come in here, hurt feelings, keep it professional, but come in here and hurt feelings and let's get it going.
Yes.
And
Cool.
that's what I like about what Cornell and what Jack, or Frank Ortiz. I don't want to. Well, I'm
Oh,
calling Cornell, but Harold and Cornell, as well as Shane, they're not pulling punches. They coming in and going straight for the throat. So that's what you want. You don't want nobody coming in and playing it safe. We don't play it safe in IWA. And the ones who've been here know that we don't play it safe here.
no.
It's every man for themselves. We a family, but it's every man for themselves.
Yep. Gotta fight. Put up or shut up.
Uh, Wild man, I do want to tell you we are live right now. We are being recorded at this moment. Just wanted to let you know.
I don't give a fuck, Gina.
Speaking of which, how you doing though? It's
I'm
good to see
actually
you back.
I'm doing a lot better. I'm doing a lot better. I ain't gonna lie, I do have my days, but knowing that I got people that know that I can call my friends, help me out through some times where I had to emotional times and talk me down and stuff like that. I really appreciate all of them. Trust and believe.
Oh yeah.
So, also I was gonna talk to you. I need a list of all the active female um, participants in IWA, so I can get a full make sure I get myself fully aware of who they are, what their characteristics are, their names, because I don't want to mess up nobody's names, and um, see if I can start putting up a show or matches to give you, so you can put them in matches and stuff like that. So I want to give myself, if I'm gonna do this female show, I want to do it the right way. And the first thing I got to do is familiarize myself with everybody who's there when it comes to
Well,
females.
well, B more said that you wasn't interested no more, so I gave the show to him. He said you and Brandon didn't want to do it no more, so he would help me with it.
So, for those that don't know, me and Wildman were made the directors of the ladies division, but he's running a pay per view Welcome to the Masquerade, I believe it's called.
I mean, if BMO wants, if he wants to do it, go ahead. He likes doing the women's shows anyway.
Yeah, he
So
said you
if
and Brandon didn't know
if
shit and that he
if,
would
if
do it.
he wants to do it, go right ahead and do it. But when that shit's from flaming his face, I don't want to hear shit.
No, I'm fucking with you. I'm
I know
fucking
you
with
are. I
you.
know you are. I know
But
you
no,
are.
me and Brandon, we'll just let's do this. Let's start a group chat with the three of us, and
Yeah.
we can get all the list of ladies because we still got more women coming in, and this is the stack. This is as stacked as the roster's ever been, and I got to get with Cedric to see if Athena's returning because
Hmm.
it might be a chance that Athena don't come back, but I'm not for sure yet.
Also, Wildman, I do want to say, if you did not see the management chat, we have been separated into different categories because there's Vertigo's back as a show. There's gonna be Vertigo and Dogfight. So you and me are gonna be on one of the each brands. I'll be on one, you'll be on the other, and there will be a GM for one and a GM for the other, and a commissioner for one and commissioner for another
You talking about for each show?
for each
Yeah,
brand.
y'all still be in charge of the
Yes,
matches for the women, but it's gonna be two rosters of women.
yes,
So you and
Okay.
him gonna have to come. Y'all gonna have to figure out where y'all want to place the
So
women.
so are we gonna do a draft? Do you want to do a draft with the
So we're not
women?
gonna draft anybody. We only
Okay.
gonna draft the champions.
Got you.
But the thing will be is not everybody will be on every show every week, so we can spread out and
So
showcase
will
everybody.
will those women go on both shows?
Yeah,
All women go on both
they can
shows?
be on both shows. So
Okay.
if y'all want to spread it out and like
Yeah. So
have
basically I will suggest it to make sure everybody gets seen. We don't want to double book a person on your show and my show that we're or our however we want to do it.
yeah,
That way,
yeah yeah
everybody gets seen. If Athena's over here, she wrestled over here, then she can't. She's not gonna wrestle here. Somebody else get that spot,
yes
and vice versa. So that
yep
means if we got because we got 10 people or say 20 wrestlers. Shit, you can have 10 on your show, 10 on my show, and have them fight when we know who's doing what. And then the next week, we'll flip it.
exactly.
yeah
You know what I'm saying? Or if they're in a rivalry with somebody, then we keep them in that same show until that rivalry's done. Then they go to that other show.
yeah
So if I see somebody on your show, I won't book them for my show unless it's like a particular thing with your permission. That's what I'll do
Yeah,
because
but see,
you and me will be working with the ladies together, so that's
but
what we'll
we'll
be able
we'll
to
t- we'll
communicate.
we'll me and you can get together and
Yeah,
talk about the matches, how you want to how we want to correspond, how we want it done. All right, I got these three girls here. I want to fight these against these three girls and see how they work out,
yeah,
or in a individual matches. What I want to do is the first. I want to give every woman a shot, a one-on-one shot, their first match to see how they match up against other people, and then we can do that before we thinking about tag teams or factions. Every woman has to be able to stand alone on her own.
yeah.
yeah
I like that.
So that's where it's Mona C, Goddess. Shit, if Goddess got to fight Mona C, they gotta even though they're a tag team, they sometimes we gotta match up and say, hey, somebody gotta see who the baddest bitch really is in IWA.
Yeah,
yeah that works for me.
So I mean, hey, can nobody say, "Well, I'm the baddest"? No, no. Who said? Your your work should say if you're the baddest bitch, not because somebody say so.
yeah.
It's true.
We don't bring in egos here to IWA. You have to earn your keep here, no matter what you've done anywhere else.
It's all good. If
Yeah,
they want to, if they want to
they
play
know
it, they got to play it.
I done booted some people that I had liked out of here because of that.
Hmm.
I don't, man. I'm a different type of league owner. That's why I don't even call it an E-Fed. I call it showcase. And the egos will not be tolerated here. I
I tell
love you,
anybody,
but you'll be gone.
I tell anybody, if you don't know what's going on, if you're a true friend of mine and you don't know what's going on with me for the last month or whatever, I mean, I couldn't be more transparent. I put it on my Facebook. If you're a true friend of mine, you'll know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? But somebody had to ask me, why are you making so many characters with purple? I mean, guess what? Like I said, not tell anybody you don't know. The reason why I do that is because that's a tribute to my daughter. She loved the color purple. She made her call that she didn't get a chance to see, but she designed what she wanted on it until I finished it. She was gone before I can showcase her call. So, and if I make a male character that's in purple, guess what? It's gonna be in purple. I don't care. I made the hair hunters at one time full purple, and they actually turned out fucking hellified.
Yeah.
So, so for me to do it again, I have no problem. If you have a problem with it, guess what? There's no, you go kick rocks. I can give two shits.
You should. That's something you shouldn't even have to even explain. Like
I know
that's
that,
that's
but
the
it's
part.
like
That's the part of the e-feds I don't like.
I
Is
know, but
be,
I shouldn't have to. But for those of, like I said, I don't want to come off like I'm being an asshole. So I'm just giving people time to let them explain why it's the way it is. Now, if after I explained it and you still don't understand, then I got to put you on a short bus.
yeah.
Did you like those shirts Mighty made for the characters? Those shirts?
I haven't
Oh yeah, I
seen them
sent
yet.
them everything.
Good.
Yeah, I see.
I even finished that well enhanced that one picture of Cheyenne and him and sent it to him.
Hmm. Oh, you talking about the belts? Oh yeah, he showed me all that. Yeah, yeah,
And
he
No, I'm
showed
talking
me
about
all that.
the one I put on the main chat
Yeah.
for Cheyenne. I put an enhancement on it to where it looks
Oh,
like realistic.
yeah,
Even though it was already realistic, I just made it like cartoonish looking, but like
yeah.
still like real finished.
Man, I
And
wanna.
that's gonna be our picture for that chat.
Yeah. So when you make that belt without her face, let me know,
I
cause
already
then
made it.
I'm. Oh, okay. Cause I'm gonna definitely just have that on deck.
Okay, yeah, yeah.
and
I gotta finish her call and Goddess's call. I'm gonna try to do that this week. At least Sunday or Monday. At least test them out and make sure they're good. Um,
So
cause
this is what I've been telling people, because my sliders are not everybody else's sliders.
huh.
Send the character, let me run them, and then I'll let you know, like, or I'll stream it so you can see for yourself. And if
Yeah.
it's something that you don't like, take them down, redo them to get them to fit to the sliders that I have. Because, like I said, my sliders are not everybody else's sliders.
Yeah, I got you. I understand that. My thing is,
That's why I've been
cause
telling
cause
everybody,
me,
like,
I'm like this here. I'm trying to experiment with the new thing with the sequences. So I'm trying to get that right. At least I know some of that is right. The other stuff will go as it goes by. But that's that's something new this year that wasn't there. So I
and
know a
that's
lot of
fucking a
people.
lot of people up too. It's fucking a lot of people up because a lot of people not understanding the sequence, and then they trying to do their characters as if it's like 2K19 and this shit ain't working.
We
And you
mean
can only
like what?
explain to people so many times about how to do the creation part, but if you're not paying attention to what you're doing and you
Like
rushing,
the same thing they did last year. You can do the sequences, but you got to remember what you have as preferred, favorite, and average. If your sequence is not what you want as a preferred, let's say you have a preferred, what's the best way to call it, move,
yeah,
right? But then you have two other moves in that sequence that's not preferred, then that sequence is not going to be ran the way you want it to run. You got to make sure each one is that so they'll do that sequence that you want either more often or less often. If you put it as average, all of them is average, then the computer will dictate when and where they want to do that sequence.
yeah, yeah. I've been trying to explain to people about like that shit because, and it's weird because people will make characters and send them to different leagues and be like, well, he do good up here and he do good up here. I'm like, yeah, but we all have different sliders.
I hate to say it that some people some people gear their sliders as for overall, like it's like it's a crapshoot. At any given chance, anybody could win. And some people have their sliders geared to more luchador style, more light heavyweights. Okay, that means that if I'm not a light heavyweight and I don't do all that springboard shit all the damn time, my guys tend to not have enough speed and tend to not to really compete because it's not that slider's not fit for them.
Yeah.
Okay. So some people, I actually had a guy who turned his sliders to arcade to where everybody is geared the same, whether you're super heavyweight or you're a light heavyweight or cruiserweight. They'll have cruiserweight doing the F5, cruiserweight doing the the last ride. Come on now, you got somebody 5'9", picking up somebody that's 500, putting 575 pounds, putting them in the last ride. Come on. But then you got people over there that's 7 feet tall going there doing the 450 splash.
Mm-hmm.
So there's sometimes some realistic has to. I can understand some some springboard moves and some stuff. I understand all that. It's gonna happen. But some people got to. I mean, we're not gonna have Big Show going there doing the Swanton Bomb.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah. So the way I did my sliders this season was I went and did research on it. Like, what's the preferred like way to do sliders if you're gonna do the universe? And
Yeah.
that's what I went off of. And I sent what I did to all the league owners that I'm affiliated with, as far as it's in my chat, so they know what my sliders are.
Okay.
So it won't be no question about what might is. I sent it to everybody who do e-feds with me. So it ain't no secret on what I'm doing. It like it's like perfect example. So uh Cedric sent me his character. His character was struggling with the way my sliders were. So we had to make a couple of adjustments. And that's what I've been telling like a couple of people. There's some who listen, there's some who don't. And they think that they can, I guess, figure it out and it don't work for them. But like I always tell people, my sliders are not nobody else's sliders just as well as the other way around. Like my characters can be killing it on my show, but I can send them somewhere else and they not do that well only because my sliders are not nobody else's sliders. They
And
adjusted to
because
mine.
that reason is the reason why I have a different move set for each one of the wildlands that I have that go to different shows. It's because
You
that.
literally have to do that, and people don't think that's the thing, but you literally have to do that. That's the only
Yep.
way it'll work. You gotta you. That's what. And I tell people, stop copying and pasting. That screws people too.
Mm-hmm.
You copy and paste and send them to all these leagues, and then they lose, win in different leagues only because they set the same. You have to adjust to people's sliders,
Yep.
and that's
I
why I
have,
let
like I
people see
said,
what I'm doing.
because my thing is now the one thing I do have is like sometimes I will give Wild Man the same finisher or the same signature for each league, but the core of or what I want them to do, I changed that. I changed their grapples, I changed their striking, but probably give them the same because that way, because that's his signature, his finisher is what he does. Now, there's
Yeah,
a couple of them I will change here and there. May add a different one here and there. It depends on, like I said, it depends on the show. Some shows are geared a lot on submissions. Some aren't. So if I got a show that's geared on a lot of submissions, then I'm gonna put maybe two submissions on one on the signature and one on the finisher for a while, man. You know what I'm saying? But some was not, no, I'm not gonna worry about it too much.
yeah. So, and if you haven't, that's fine. But have you been, like, are you caught up to speed on what we've been doing, or do you know
Not
what's
not
going on?
I not all of it. No, so
Okay.
I mean that's why I was going to get with you guys today to talk to make sure. And from now on, I'll start
No, don't worry about
feeding
it.
in
Because me and
feeding in the
Brandon,
chat
yeah,
more.
me and Brandon, no, don't worry about that. So me and
Okay.
Brandon gonna go over some stuff, and you
Okay.
can just chime in as you want to, and
Okay.
then that way you can get easily caught up.
Got you. Okay.
So I think we'll start with the shows before we get to the tournaments, or do you want to start with the tournaments
Okay,
before the shows?
we can do the shows.
Okay. So the first one was literally called the Leo Blade Showcase. to showcase Leo
Okay.
Blade, but this only had 2 matches. One of them featured Leo, the other one did not. But the first one to kick us off was Amen versus Leo Blade. Now, everybody knows Leo Blade is our legacy champion, and this was a great matchup. Amen is nobody to be underestimated. He's a very talented competitor, and he hanged with the legacy champion Leo Blade. Leo Blade won, but like I said, Amen is nobody to be taken lightly. And speaking of Leo Blade, the champion is here himself. By the way, Leo, you are being recorded. This is a live right now on Warroom. We're actually talking about your showcase where you won against Amen.
Went down. Wait a minute. When was this?
Remember I did
Yeah.
a
See,
showcase
look
with you
at
and
look at
Amen?
this.
Yeah.
Champion.
Yes.
Look.
Okay.
You
Okay.
took on
Oh
Amen.
God! Look at
Hey,
this.
hey, chill out,
Look
chill
at
out,
this.
chill out,
Are,
Funko, chill out, man.
are
Chill
you
out, man.
are you suffering from a concussion from your match? Is that what it is?
Hey, man,
Hey, he been having
listen.
everybody come at him. Everybody been coming at his
Listen,
throat.
Leo is doing a lot lately, man. From going to Japan and coming back and all this stuff, he's doing a lot, man. He is doing a
I
lot right
see.
now. But
I see you
hey,
wearing them pink.
hey,
Yeah, I see you wearing them pink drawers. It's okay. Go ahead.
hey, listen, man. The females like it, man. We gotta sell to the women too. Yeah, y'all little suckers just all about some wins and losses. You gotta look at your market, man. You gotta look at your market. Get the women involved, man. Get the
Oh my
women involved,
God.
man.
Oh my God. I love getting him started. I swear to God. It makes my day when he gets started. That's the
Man,
funniest shit.
because you already know when I get started, boy, it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be
Oh,
tough to get me out. I'm telling you, it's gonna be
it's
tough.
okay. Hey.
But I'm glad though. No, and speaking of that, I'm glad we're getting competition here. Chris,
Mm,
that Survivor Series match is very interesting to me, and here's why. I think that somebody is trying to change something that they don't like here. Now, I think that everything is great.
okay.
Everybody's copacetic. Everybody knows the pecking order. But no, not Chris. He just wants anarchy, chaos. Everybody come in here, and you brought, of all people, the most boring wrestler that we have in this company right now. Put his little team up, and now he got Timu Clan with him. He got Mighty, which I ain't gonna lie, like I told Brandon in the show, I said it's about time for Mighty to have his comeuppance and be the wrestler who he is. So that was good. And then he brought Buster, which we already know how he was at another promotion that we're not gonna name names because it was already hell. So, so
Oh my
Okay.
God.
Somebody's gonna have to enlighten me and tell me
So,
what person this is.
so before we
oh
do get to the Survivor Series, Leo, can we save that for later as we were going over your match between Amen?
oh sure, yes, sorry, yes,
But your match
Brandon don't
against
play
Amen
about
where
his
you
pecking
won.
order.
Well, wait,
yes.
hold up. He just threw out a fucking cookie. I need to know who the person is.
Well, hold on. Give him a second, while man ain't gonna take long.
All right, go ahead. All right.
No,
Oh
Brandon
no,
gotta
no, no, no.
keep his shit
We're
in
gonna talk
order.
about, huh?
And I just Brandon gotta keep his shit
I did.
like in
We were
line.
talking
So
about that. I want to save that for later if we can. We could go to that right after this.
Okay,
Okay,
go
all
ahead.
right.
Go
Well,
ahead. Go
well,
ahead.
hey man, that was a good match. That was a good warm up. That was a good yeah, next.
But also on your Leo Blade, this was a showcase. It was really called the Leo Blade Showcase. But after that, they had a triple threat with King Khan, Big Lou, and Wes Grimm, where King Khan won.
Okay. With that damn heel kick.
King Kong. He had a couple matches here already, right? He had
Yep.
a couple matches already, right? Okay.
Yes.
All right.
he been doing good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Man,
It's
I'm
hard to.
very
We gotta figure out how to block that. How to counteract that damn chop of his.
shoot, wow man, you the big man. Hey, figure it out. Help us.
Oh, I got I
Right?
got some I
Shit.
got some I got some for his ass.
help us out.
I got some for his ass.
Help us out, man.
Actually, I know how you can do it, but I'll have to let y'all know on the I'll have to let you know on the side note, Leo, how to beat his
All right.
big ass.
All
Oh,
right.
okay.
All right. Don't be telling
Cause
Mighty. Leave him out. Leave him out of it, man.
I'm the op now. Okay.
Yeah, big
So,
op. Big op. Leave him out.
but
okay.
Now,
those
but
were the
King Khan, I
matches.
think he gonna be something good here.
He is.
I,
I
I
like
already
the way he
see
made
that.
him.
Yeah, I
I
like
like
So
the
that.
way
I have a
he
question.
did it.
I have a
Go ahead.
question, guys.
Uh-huh.
Between King Kong and Brick, who do y'all like?
That's something we're gonna have to get. We're gonna have to probably pull that one off.
I think
You
that'll
know
be
what?
interesting. I'm a
I
Brick fan.
gotta
I'm
get.
not gonna lie. I'm a
I
Brick
have a
fan.
question. Does Brick have sequence?
Brick is undefeated.
I understand that, but how's? I mean, I don't know.
It's
Actually, no,
pretty.
I
To
haven't
me,
watched it.
his sequence is pretty good. Like what I was telling you the other day.
Yeah,
Who, like I said, whoever grabbed him from you and did what they did to him, they hooked
yeah.
him up.
Okay,
So
I
yeah,
gotta check him
yeah.
out. I'm a Brick fan, so I'm gonna take Brick for over anybody,
Oh, wait till
win
you
or
see what I
lose.
did to him. Go
Oh
ahead, Brandon.
shit.
And
Oh
speaking
shit.
of Brick and King Kong, they are part of something big, which we shall get to here soon.
Yes.
But since Leo was talking about it, and I think Wildman's curious to who he was talking about, we do have a Survivor Series match coming up featuring
Okay.
Team Frank Ortiz, which consists of the
Oh my
mighty
god.
Buster Anderson and Blade, and Frank himself, and Team Leo Blade leading his team with Chambers, Big Bad Baby Daddy, and Daryl Williams, who is technically supposed to not be competing, but since it's under Leo's law, he puts him in there.
So the two people he's calling boring is Buster Anderson and Frank Ortiz.
That is correct. That is correct.
Oh, okay. Okay.
That is correct. Now,
Okay.
let me add one more thing to that. Mighty said something that that kind of had everybody start thinking like, well, I mean, all the fighters over there on Frank's side are they just up and coming. Look at my side. You have the best champion ever in IWA. You have Chambers, who is up and coming. Mighty, you've had trouble with him. Is that a true statement?
Yeah.
But he's
Yeah.
not up and coming. He's not up and
I,
coming.
I didn't. Well, okay. When I say up and coming, guys, I'm talking about like he's had a little streak going on. He's had a little
Okay,
streak.
got you.
He's got a little
Okay.
streak going on. All right.
So basically what he's doing is he revamping himself. Got you.
Yeah, he revamping.
Okay.
He
Yeah,
revamping.
yeah.
Okay.
This is a whole new
Okay.
trainer, sure.
And
He
your
Okay,
revamping.
group.
got you.
Ali is honestly the hottest superstar right now.
Okay.
As far as matches go, and then you
Okay.
got good old Daryl Williams, the quote
Veteran.
unquote veteran of IWA. Because at
Yes.
the end of the day, you got somebody that is threatening the locker room. Now, if I would have known Wildman was around, I would have put Wildman instead of
Ooh.
Chambers. Not, but, however, Wildman, I think this is a good thing because this would give ammunition for something later down the line in the
Yeah.
Blade
See,
Invitational.
I think Wildman right now. I talked to no his. I talked to his son.
Okay.
Wildman is a little bit kind of like he's pissed off right now. He went through a little emotional state. He heard little things backstage, so he's a little pissed off. So I think Mighty is kind of keeping him on the back burner because he's a little
Okay.
bit he's a little hot right now.
Okay.
So
Understandable.
he probably gonna come out and start throwing shit. No.
Oh
Well,
man.
I mean that's wild. That is wild man to the T. So understandable. But I'm just letting you know where my mindset was. You were on the table
Gotcha.
as well as VJ also. So I'm just noticing just how they're trying to start a invasion, something along those lines. And as Mr. IWA, it's
Okay.
time. It's time for Jordan. It's time for Jordan of
Do
the
they?
NBA
I'm gonna
Finals to
let them.
step in.
I'm gonna let them understand something they don't understand. I'll take our best five at IWA over anybody. So
You
And
they
hear
want.
that, Chris?
What?
So they
Hey,
want
I'm
to.
Team Ortiz, so hey, I
and
can't
I
even
do want to
speak.
say,
That's
Leo,
what I said.
Guess
You
what?
hear that?
Guess what? I'm gonna put this. I'm gonna put this here. Ortiz, isn't he a fucking newbie?
So
He a fucking newbie, and
no,
he
you
trying
know
to come
what?
over here
You know
and
what? Yeah,
dictate
because he
shit.
don't want to say he's Jack Grave. Yeah, he a fucking newbie.
He a
Wild man.
fucking
Yeah,
newbie.
he
He
a
a
fucking
fucking
newbie. That's right.
newbie.
That's right. He a fucking
You
newbie.
can't come over here and
Hey,
dictate shit. You a newbie.
hey, you can't get mad at him for causing chaos, trying to
He can
make a name
call
for
chaos.
himself.
Guess what? Chaos is what? Just a fucking theory. It ain't. That's all it is. Chaos is just a fucking theory. Because guess what? Unless you can prove yourself, you ain't shit.
Wild man. Here's the best way I can put it, wild man. You can have chaos all day, but at the end of the day, mighty, the cabinet will always give law and order. And that's
Thank
all
you.
this is. It's just good old fashioned law and order. That's it. Good
And
old fashioned law and order.
guess what? Wildman's all about giving order. He don't give a shit about the law, but he'll give your ass some order in a heartbeat.
There you go. There you go. But so Survivor Series, that's going to be a match that just happened to come on the cards, and I think everybody's hyped up about that. So,
Oh yeah, especially I did that little video package with that My Way from was
hmm
that 18?
yeah,
You
Man.
never know. Wildman might just come out there and be on the commentary booth doing
man,
Survivor
pop
Series.
up, yeah, pop up, man,
Yeah,
pop
Team
up.
IWA gonna need your help because God knows I'm eliminate everybody one by one.
I I do
My
want to point out, I
Chris,
believe Leo's team consists of former and current world champions, as far as I'm concerned, as well.
Yeah.
Oh,
Chris,
it do. I didn't realize that.
It,
Chris.
Huh.
Let me tell you something.
This is what Mighty don't understand. Mighty's always been a better singles competitor than he has been in a faction. So if I was him, he leave those ragamuffins alone and do what Mighty do best.
You hear
You
that,
know what I'm
Mighty?
saying? I'm just keeping it 100. It is what it is. Whenever he falls and try to help somebody else out, they don't. The only person that gave him the trueness is the headhunters. He always got love with the headhunters. But all them other motherfuckers, they just use him to get what they want.
Ooh, that's right. That's right, wild man. You think Frank Ortiz is using Mighty to their advantage? You
Thank
think they
you. Come
using
on
him?
now.
Yeah,
That's a fair
yeah.
Ortiz, I'm telling you, his cousin just was just another one of throwaways. I'm telling you, Ortiz
Yeah,
gonna be another one. Trust
man,
and
that's
believe.
dang. I didn't even think that something, Mighty. You're being used as a pawn. You ever thought of that?
Come on, man.
Hey
Mighty,
man,
mighty is a knight. He is not a
no,
pawn.
no. What got this started was that dark side of E-Fez when Leo said what he said about Mighty. So Mighty is just doing what he said is my time to shine. What's the best way to shine by showing everybody that you're not gonna pull no punches, even if it's your own brand.
Okay, there you go. Then that's fine. Then show everybody. If you so basically you trying to put everybody in order by bringing
It's
your
not
own
even putting
law.
everybody in order. I'm letting everybody know that the gloves are off.
That's what I'm saying.
It's no favorites.
Okay, there you go. You setting the so
Because
basically
was
you're
it
setting the
not
step.
said that Leo Blade was protected? So if I'm on the
Got you.
opposite side, how can I protect Leo if I'm on the other side?
There you go. So basically Mighty is about to set the standard. Is what you're telling me.
Mighty is the standard. He's the
Whoa,
Okay.
E-Fed
whoa,
guy.
There you
you
go.
said, whoa, whoa.
whoa.
There you go.
Pause,
There you go.
pause,
Yeah, come on,
pause,
bring it,
pause,
bring it.
pause. No. I got and Mighty. I just think it's a shame that you're gonna let Frank Ortiz and Timu Clown and Buster Anderson affect your rise
Did he
in
say?
this company.
Did you say Timu Clown? Who is Timu
Team
Clown?
Oh
Blade.
my God.
Blade,
There's this guy
Blade.
Blade.
named Blade. He's a clown on Frank Ortiz's side. He brought in Buster. Frank
Oh,
knows them. So
that's
Mighty
a.
Mighty is
Oh,
legit
you
on
talking about
that team.
Blade from GPW?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah, he
got you.
knows you. Yeah, he was actually talking that he
I
knows you.
know. Yeah, I know. He knows me.
Hmm.
He knows me. Yeah, it's all good.
So I just think it's poetic justice that
Mm.
the one person that wanted you to succeed, you're going up against. And unfortunately, I have to quote unquote pause that momentum for you. How do you feel about that, Marty? How do you feel? How do you feel about
I
that?
don't think you necessarily pausing nothing because I just don't think it is. I think it's strategy what I'm doing.
Okay.
Okay.
Because if you learn one thing about Mighty from DTK, and that goes for everybody, what did y'all all learn about Mighty and DTK?
Well,
We know,
I
we
can.
know him as no nonsense and go do what he has to do to get the job done. But we know no, but we didn't think he was gonna posse up with the little pawn squad.
I you know
I'm
what
just
I
playing
know?
strategy.
So,
Because
ma-
even if I was on Team Leo, I'm still it's strategy.
Okay.
It was
Oh,
we
it
do.
got
honestly
you.
to me, it was like
Okay.
I knew I was gonna be on one of the teams. I just didn't know who was gonna come calling first.
Ooh.
Yeah,
So
and
basically, you're
So
number one
you
draft
really
pick.
hold on. You think I was gonna call you?
Oh, I was sure he was gonna call me.
Oh, so he's
Well,
like, oh
okay.
man.
Okay. All right. Well, I tell you what, Mike,
So
since you've
hold up.
been
Now, matter of fact, thank you. I was just about to say that. He feeling a little butthurt that he didn't get called by Leo.
yeah, I was just gonna say that. I was just about to say that. I was just about to say that. Well, here's the thing. Wow, man, here's the thing. They're the ones that set it up. He told me after the fact. He's like, hey, they want to do a match, and they already got their team, and he already put Mighty in there. Now, Mighty agreed to it, which tells me that he has a whole different agenda than what they got because
Yeah.
all three of them ain't did shit here. The
But you
only
know
thing
what?
Blade did was beat me. That's his highest. That's it. And that's why I was trying to get him to understand. I was like, bro, your highest achievement is beating me. Think about that. Your highest achievement is beating me in a one-on-one match. No Iron Man, no nothing. Me. That's it. Everybody highest achievement is beating me. Me. And that's why I'm like laughing because Marty said he's the standard. No, 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 no. I'm the standard. And I'll continue to be the standard until the
Woo.
day I fucking die.
It's gonna be
Until
hey, I'm not even gonna say that because I said that before and it happened. But I ain't yeah. We'll see about that tomorrow. We gonna see.
the hype is here though. It's a good match. But I'm gonna
It,
Oh,
tell
I
you
yeah.
love
right.
this.
I'm
I
gonna tell you
love
right
this.
now though, Wildman. I don't know if you've been seeing. Well, you know what, Brandon? Never mind. Never mind. You go ahead, bro. I don't want to. I don't want to intrude.
Well, I did want to point out something. You guys keep on referring to Mighty on this team as like if it's like a faction. This is probably a one-time thing. So in the end, will he possibly could turn on his teammates if he wanted to.
It's not, but see,
Stop
it's
trying to
not.
put shit where it ain't, Brandon.
It's
Just
not. It's
I
saying.
not
love
turn.
my
Here's the thing:
team.
is it's not a turn. It's not a turn. It's just. It's just four. It's four individuals
Yes.
fighting against another four individuals for a common ground.
Hmm.
That's what it is. So is whether each one of them have to make their own statement in their matches and see who's where they rank up. Pretty
Yeah.
much.
Well
No, the
said.
clown's gonna come over thinking he's the best, he's the top shit over there at GPW. He want to make his same name over here in IWA. Bring it, okay. Hey, he got to go against the charismatic people over here, but in IWA.
Yeah.
You got Daryl who's no nonsense. He's hostility. He's a veteran of many years, and he knows how to work a ring. He knows how to get it done. Leo, come on now. We so many stuff you can say about him. Yes, he's a little bit self-absorbed. Yes, but he goes out there and he fights and he gets the job done, win, lose or draw.
Most
But
indeed.
most of the time,
Mostly
but most
lose.
of the time, most time he does win though. I mean, very seldom. I mean, you can tell anybody. Like, no, we all saw that movie called Little Giants. Only takes one time. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
He's
that's
like
what I
you
Chris.
know,
tell Leo when he faces me. It don't take one time to be mighty, but he can never do
yeah.
it.
But Leo don't care. He go out there and win 9 times out of 10. He'll give you your one. He'll give you
Money,
your
you know
one.
what? You know 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 what? Let me just make this exclusive here in this war room right now. Says
Uh-oh.
says Mighty just is feeling himself. Okay. Now there is a stipulation of whoever wins the match. We already know that stipulation.
Yeah.
But this is the legacy champion talking. All right. So since Mighty just is feeling all great about what he just did to Leo, and Leo has quite possibly his biggest test to date in the Leo Blade Invitational, by the way, which is coming up soon. Triple threat, steel cage match, 60-minute Iron Man against
VJ
Ali and
and Big
BJ.
Bad Baby Daddy are in that.
That is going to be insane.
Wow.
When
Yeah.
Leo retains,
Mm.
Mr. Mighty, your date with MJ is coming.
Oh,
That's all
nice.
I'm
That
going to say,
means
and I'm going to leave it at that.
oh, so Daryl needs to send me a thank you card. Is what you're saying?
No, Daryl is gonna be front side watching. As once again, he ain't gonna be working at IWA.
Oh man, look at him! Look.
Oh my God.
You
That
almost
He gonna
call
be
us
motherfucker.
front side.
DPW?
Hey, you ain't gotta pull up.
I'm
You
gonna
just
say
gotta show up.
DCKA.
You ain't
I'm gonna
gotta
say
pull up. You just
DCKA
gotta
so
show
fast.
up.
Now,
Hold
now,
up.
now,
Hold
I
up.
will put a plug on DPW. Leo does have a match with Matt Mills for Leo's King of the Dragon title, and he will retain again. But yes, Mighty, you talking crazy. You talking crazy. I should have known this. You talking a little crazy, but that's all right. It's all right. It's all right.
Hey man, y'all said y'all wanted this. I'm just giving out what y'all wanted.
No, you're giving us that, but you're going at it the wrong way. See, you're going at it the wrong way. But it's fine though. I see you need to help. I see you need to do a Make a Wish Foundation and help the special ed kids over there with Frank and them. That's fine.
Oh
But
man.
but afterwards, oh you coming to MJ land. Don't even worry. You coming to MJ land. You ain't gotta worry. I'm gonna join back in a little bit, guys.
All right.
All
Okay.
right.
Well, as he's gone doing that, as we've talked about the four-way, maybe we should talk about the four-way though. That is going to go down at the same day of the Survivor Series matchup,
Oh yeah.
where it's all
Okay.
champions too, all champions, fatal four-way. Now this is pretty historic. We've seen plenty of triple threat champion matches. I think it's really rare that we ever really get a fatal four-way champions match, which features um Tony Rose, Big Lou, MG, and KD. Four amazing, talented competitors gonna go at it to prove who's the best champion. But is there implications for this match I'm not aware
Big
of,
Blue gonna take that
Boss
one.
Man?
Yep. So there might be a possibility that the loser, like the last man pinned in that match,
Okay.
might possibly have to defend that belt against the person who pins them
Okay.
right after the match.
Ooh, damn.
That's pretty fitting. I think that's pretty fitting.
And if that champion loses the match, that belt will become one belt.
Oh, wait. So
So
it's gonna be a unified match regardless.
if whoever gets pinned, yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Which championship belts are going to unify? If
Depending on who's the
depends on.
loser.
Oh, okay.
But right
I
now,
think
we got
I think he's trying to ask what champions are in there right now, maybe so he gives like a
Yes.
good
What
structure.
championship?
US, Titans of Calamity, Kings of the EFED, and the Northern Continental Champion.
Okay. So it could be a Northern Continental U.S. title merged into one.
Yeah.
What would you
Okay.
want to see, Wild Man? What would you like to see unified?
You know what? It's like unless I mean the U.S. title, I think should always be a U.S. title because it shouldn't be it shouldn't be uh, put with something else
Okay.
because you got to think that's what we are. We're where are we represent the United States. Now, yes, we do have other wrestlers from other countries that come in because they want to be part of IWA, which is United States. So that United States belt should always represent United States, whether it's low tier, high tier, or whatever. That should always be a belt that's coveted.
Okay.
Now, the other three belts, I understand because if they're not doing too well, maybe they need to be revamped and done whatever. Yeah, but we should always have a United States championship.
The U.S.
Yeah.
title has a lot of
That's just my opinion.
yeah, it has a lot of
It's just
history.
the United States. It means something to us. That we fought. We got to know. I know we all of us have, family members that's fought for this country. So that it means something for everybody who fought for it. You know what I'm saying? So other people want to come over and be United States champion. Some of them want to come over and mock us. That's fine. Because evidently it must be something good that you want to mock us for.
Yeah.
Hmm.
You know what I'm
And
saying?
that You are not correct. You are very correct. You are very correct. And the Titans of Calamity is our newest hardcore belt, but that U.S. title, as you were saying, you know what the other fact is? Leo never technically lost it. It became the Legacy Championship.
Yep.
So, I mean, right there, the person that's holding it is currently KD. And
now, guess what? Unless it could be the Legacy Championship, but it has to be the United States Legacy Champion.
Well, we have the Legacy. It was supposed to be like, that's why we brought it back, though, I thought, is because we wanted the U.S. purity back.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes. You gotta think we all grew up and learning how to learn this business and learn how to wrestle. And we always thought of 3 belts that we always wanted to have. The World Heavyweight, no, 4 belts. The World Heavyweight title belt, the Intercontinental title belt, the United States U.S. title, and the tag team titles.
Yeah.
Those were 4, but the U.S. title came after that. It was always, at first it was 3. Heavyweight, Intercontinental, and tag team titles. That's what we all strive to be. Everybody wanted to be that number 1. Not everybody can be the number 1. So we gotta strive for that number 2 or that number 3. You know what I'm saying? So I'm lucky enough to have had 3 of those belts. I've never had a United States belt. I've had an Intercontinental belt. I've had a world title belt. I've had a tag team belt. I even had the
hardcore title.
The hardcore title. I've never had a United States championship.
And I believe you technically were the longest reigning IWA champion, if I'm not mistaken. Right?
Yeah.
So maybe here's just me spitballing, but maybe if he wanted, since he was the IWA champion, maybe this could be a good time for him to run into a U.S. title match in the near future.
And then I can finally get my Grand Slam.
Remember him and KD meeting at Hotter Than Hell for that.
That's true. Yeah. That is very true. So right there, we will get that matchup. But that also depends unless the match KD could lose it, like you said. The title will be unified with somebody, so he could lose. He could lose.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he could be facing either Big Lou, MG.
Yeah.
Which MG whooped his ass last time.
Or Tony Rose, another clown.
Big Lou is my fellow headhunter, and I told ever since that last headhunter debacle, I told myself I'll never fight another one of my brothers for a belt. It doesn't. It just doesn't bode well. And to me, it's like I'd rather one of us shine, than to put us through that. We fight each other. We wrestle with each other. We fight each other hardcore. We train. We don't want to train to fight each other. We want to. I rather we fight against other people and show what we got than fight against each other to other people so other people can mock us.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We don't need that. You want to fight us? You want to see what we all about? You come see us. You can pick and choose which one you want. Trust and believe. We'll give you what you want. You're not gonna like it, but we're gonna give you what you want.
Yeah. Well said. Well, so yeah, that's gonna be a big fatal 4-way with a lot of implications, and there was a lot of history definitely being told here. I love this when we go through the history of IWA, and we have a big future to hold as we have more and more people coming in. And we did have a showcase show, Wild Man, that I think you might be very interested in if you hear like the matches that took place, and you'll be able to give us your thoughts since you said you've been doing your own thing. We'd rather get you done with your stuff than anything else. And we had a gauntlet eliminator. What? Sorry.
Okay.
A gauntlet eliminator between Brick Savage, Logan Slater, Scar, Rusty Steel, and Machete, and it could have gone either way. It was intense from start to finish, and Machete walked out victorious in that matchup.
So Machete is here. So it's Machete and just one.
Say it one more time.
Is Chambers and Machete two solid, separate individuals? Okay.
They're separate.
All right. I'm making sure. Hmm. That's very interesting. So who won that fight?
Machete.
Wow.
Yes.
Okay. So he come over here doing his thing. Okay. All right. All right. Over there. So Machete trying to bring the little slaughterhouse over here, huh?
Uh, I that would be something
Huh?
for the mighty ant to answer. I'm not sure.
Well,
Mighty.
you already know when one show up, the flock.
Yeah, I
Oh,
believe that's what his goal is.
yeah, it's
I
okay.
think because he was something about a butcher.
Yeah, that's his third member. It's okay. Yeah, that's right. We can close that butcher shop. I got
But
something for his ass.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
yeah.
Wildside got a boot print for his ass, right on the side of his dome, trying to steal our fucking thunder. What the fuck? Never mind. I'm sorry. Whew. I
Brandon,
had
you
a
done
flash.
started some shit.
I had a flashback. I'm
Man,
sorry.
he had a. I mean, there's possibilities that could happen. I'm not aware of this. I've heard about this group, but I did not know if they were going to be on the works for IWA. Like Machete,
What?
this was like Machete's first match for the first time in a while in IWA. So that's where I was like, I don't know.
And what's crazy
They
is
look like.
him and B
Have
More
you
are the
have you
number one
looked?
contender for the same belt.
I have a question. Now, does Machete look like Machete of last year, or he looks totally different?
Uh, I wasn't familiar with the last one
Okay.
because that was around the time I was gonna beat Chambers up and we wasn't cool.
hey,
So
hey.
I ain't mean to bring that up.
Thank you, because you remember it's being recorded now.
My bad. I wasn't gonna put hands on Chambers. Yes, all
No,
love. I wasn't gonna put hands on that man.
no, he wouldn't care because he's from Baltimore. No, they don't play that.
Oh yeah, but yeah, that was around the time I was gonna beat him up. So I didn't really see his character.
Okay. Well, we all hostility. Or no, there's one time I wanted to put hands on what's that dude's name?
Johnson.
Big Bad Baby, whatever his name is, Big Bad Baby Daddy, whatever. No. Oh, Broke Bad Baby Daddy. That's what it was.
That could be a good gimmick parody if somebody tried to parody him.
Because I'm still training his sons. They don't really want to talk to him right now.
Uh-oh. Which one?
Oh, you didn't know about that? You didn't know about that?
No, which one?
I got two of his boys.
Damn.
Mm-hmm. That's his fault. I mean, hey, you gotta keep track of your kids.
Damn.
My fault that they come over there and they want to learn from. They want to be a true headhunter, and they learn it from me. You know what I'm saying?
Got him in that training hunter facility.
Yep, that's what they are. And they come down. They coming to the swamp. They coming down in the bayou. You know what I'm saying? Learn how to be a true headhunter.
Heck yeah.
And Damien looks similar to Big Bad Baby Daddy,
I believe it.
but the younger one, he don't like his dad at all. So he called me daddy.
Oh. Damn.
Or is he called Wild Man dad?
Oh, my.
Huh?
But
No.
it's gonna be on and popping.
Well said.
So has Goliath been on any shows?
Yes.
We will actually be getting to that.
What Scar was.
But Goliath is a part of
Star
something,
Wars.
which we shall
Yeah,
also get to. But Mighty, was there any implication for Machete winning this gauntlet eliminator? Was this just a random gauntlet eliminator?
No, he faces Big Lou for
Okay.
that title. If Big Lou retains that title, if it ain't getting merged.
Yes. Okay.
Oh.
Well, good luck to him on there because Big Lou, I know Wildman and you know him pretty well from in the ring experience with them.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
No, Big Lou is my boy. That's my brother.
And he also associates with the Red Wolves here now. What has been told, the Red Wolves are here now.
Oh yeah, he did quietly get them in there. Huh?
And
So did he go? So he started the faction Red Wolves over here.
yes, a few of their members are a part of a tournament, which we'll get to here soon. We do have this show to get through, and then we could break over to that tournament. But there is, the Red Wolves are here. That was declared. I don't know if you saw that at all. But yes, Red Wolves are here.
Who
Big
are
Lou,
the members?
John Robb, and Buster Anderson. Those are the three.
Big Lou, Buster Anderson, and who else?
John Robb.
Oh, okay. I got you. See, that's what happens when I step away. Everybody want to do their own thing, which I love that. I love it because that means I'm bringing in fresh individuals with me. Two up and coming. My son, my daughter, who's gonna make her name for herself, and a goddess. Woo, it's gonna be on and popping.
So
It's gonna be on
okay,
and popping.
since you just said that, who's representing who at the end of that tournament? Because remember, we thought Goddess. Well, I assumed Goddess was going to represent the champion in that finals match. So is it going to be her, or is it going to be Blackheart?
For the women,
Yeah, remember? Because
you know what I would do?
your female character is getting a bye all the way to the finals, and she's going to face the
Okay,
Wendy. So who's going
okay,
to be the one
gotcha.
representing?
Oh, I mean, which female is gonna be in?
Yeah, is it going to be Goddess or is it going to be Blackheart?
Oh, it'll be Blackheart.
Okay, cool.
Goddess will probably Goddess might come out with her, 'cause, but Blackheart's gonna be right there.
Okay.
I guess. And we will be talking the Blackheart tournament. Me and Mighty were on a call and we were talking about it out of character, and like we're glad that you love it. You told me that you loved it, and we're glad that you love it.
Yeah.
I can't wait to get to that because that's probably going to be an emotional time when that does happen. You know what I'm saying? Like, and
I've already had when he first showed it to me. I even told him I immediately, it was like,
he said you put a crying emoji too.
now
That
it's just a matter of just. It just matters. It's just right now. It's just a matter of getting her prepared.
And
Yeah,
me and him had a talk, and I was telling him that you need to have full control over that championship. Whoever it goes to, whatever match it's in, you're in control of that because it's for your daughter.
Yeah.
So.
I don't think he requested is that which I did take her picture off. If anybody was to win, her picture cannot be there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We don't need another page incident.
Oh boy. But yes, I'm excited to get to that. And after that, Gauntlet Eliminated, there was a triple threat for the Rising Talent Championship between JoJo, Carino, and the champion, Mr. Murder. Mr. Murder, the champion, has been absolutely unstoppable. JoJo always comes around. He's always entertaining. And it's always good to see what Carino does. He's usually the wild card in every scenario, but never count him out. And Mr. Murder...
So which championship does Mr. Murder have?
He has that Rising Talent Championship, and this was the match that he actually retained against JoJo and Carino. And I believe you're familiar with Mr. Murder, Wildman.
I mean, I know of him. He's been around for a while.
Because he was around in IWA a time or two, so I didn't know if you actually got to lock up with him maybe at a time.
I think I fought him in a different promotion.
Okay.
And he lost. But it's like I said, everybody's grow and do things, and I think he's a very good competitor, and he got a lot of nice skill. So he's somebody you can't take him lightly. whatsoever.
That is well
That's gonna
said.
be a good match.
Well said.
Oh, can I add something real quick?
Yeah.
Since we talking about factions, I don't know if Wild Man's aware of this, but not headhunters, Hustle and Money got themselves a new member.
Hmm.
Do you want to take a guess who it is?
Um,
Somebody you
uh,
familiar with?
well, don't tell me it's what's his name? Is that one of your ex partners?
I'll let you take a guess.
I can't even imagine who it is right now.
Mateo.
uh, does Joker Man still got his belt?
No,
Okay.
he lost it
So
to Mr. Murder.
so the Juggalos is part of Hustle and Money now. Wow.
That's what this Wrestle Wars, this incoming, because you're starting to see the formings of what's really gonna be of that.
So so
I
is he
think
making him a green and gold Juggalo outfit?
I think he's gonna stick to, because what's happening is, if you ain't know, I brought back the Jacob tag tournament,
Uh huh.
and the way we're doing it this time is I put teams in there already, right?
Okay.
Me and Daryl had a conversation, and pretty much every team that was slotted for that tournament will have to defend their spot against
Mm,
another tag team that wants in.
Yeah.
gotcha.
So uh Joker and Sir Scott Ryan challenged the team of A-Man and Rusty Steel for their slot.
Okay. Okay.
And this tournament won't really start back until I get all the tag teams I need. So we have plenty of time, because we got like what, 4 or 5 tournaments? Because we didn't
Yeah.
even did a women's side to none of those, except for the one you doing.
Gotcha.
And each tournament will be its own show.
Yes.
But yeah, the more likely Wrestle Wars, it's low key already started, but it hasn't started. I'm getting people enough time to get their ducks in order as far as who's on their side.
Gotcha.
And who know? Even maybe there will be betrayals, like of course, and who knows? There will be alliances drawn. Maybe teams that we never thought we wanted to see, but we do want to see. You know?
Yeah, because I will say this, even though people think it's an odd pairing, me and Harold, aka Jack Graves and Frank Ortiz, have a lot of chemistry and a lot of, like, we have a good relationship as far as the mind for what we trying to accomplish.
Yeah.
So to me, it was shocking he chose me, but I wasn't surprised, on because me and him talking up to where we have a good talking relationship, that we want the same things.
Personally, I was hoping we would get back, since you brought up random teams. Like I was hoping we would get that wild card tag tournament going at some point in time. I really wanted to do that.
Get with
Mm.
Daryl.
All right.
Yeah, shit, we can get anything
Because I
going
know
in
we had it
IWA.
like going, but for some reason we kind of just like canceled it.
Shit, we can get anything going in IWA again. It's just on thing to be stopping stuff. It be stuff either popping up, or it's just we'll either get lost in doing something else or pop up.
Yeah.
We're the tag team champions right now.
The Shaolin Warriors.
Oh my god.
Yeah, Mighty reunited with Shaolin King not too long ago, but again, it's mainly Mighty talking. Shaolin appears once in a while.
But I so they're gonna be defending those belts against a team that I don't think nobody really gonna be shocked to see. But we're gonna defend those tag titles against A-Man and Rusty Steel.
Mm.
Maybe that
But
was like
Hustler Money has the tag team perk if they want to cash in. But the standard also has their rematch as well.
yes.
Good.
But like I said, I don't mind teaming with Shaolin King, but we pretty much run into the same issue we ran into the first time.
Yeah, you're the first time you're pretty much holding everything down.
Yeah,
You
and
know,
I could just be singles if we're gonna do it like that. I
yeah,
don't mind, but it's supposed to be tag team, not just me doing the everything.
hear you on that one.
Huh?
I said I hear you on that one.
Yeah.
And
So
well said on that. And we will be getting to that tag tournament as well. If you gentlemen don't mind, we can move on to the next match of this show. And Wild Man, there is a Queen of E-Feds and a King of E-Feds championship if you haven't heard yet. And right
Okay.
now, the IWA Queen of E-Feds championship was on the line between Sonia Ortiz versus the champion Quinn Kushida, where Sonia Ortiz walked away victorious with the championship. And I'll start with you for
Okay.
this one, boss
Let,
man.
I just wanna, because you saying Sonya Ortiz.
Yes.
So did what's the name retire too?
Brick
Um,
Graves?
Jack Gray's wife.
Yes.
So she retired too. Hmm. So who's the women's tag title? Is that still Athena and what's the name?
No, so we don't know if Athena's returning. So we
Okay.
have interim women's tag team champions right now, which is Chanel
Okay.
Baltimore and Jackie Tyson.
Okay.
But they now
That's
have to defend their tag titles against the Daughters of Decay and the Pretty Empowered.
okay.
Welcome, Joker. By the way, this is Warroom. You're being recorded right now.
Look at the
That's
win,
fine. What's up,
win.
fellas?
What up, man? How you doing?
What up, big dog? Man, hey, how you feeling, my guy? How you doing?
I'm doing good. I'm great.
He was talking to me.
All right.
He was talking to me.
Oh my
I'm
god.
doing all right, man.
That's
Man,
right.
you
You're
always
right.
think it's
You're right.
about you, Wild Man. He was talking about me. I'm doing
Well,
okay.
he said my guy, so I don't know who he was talking to. My guy is a general statement. So
Yeah, my
Exactly.
guy, my what starts with my mighty. He was trying to say
I guess
mighty. He
Uh,
said my
if you
guy.
want
well,
to be,
actually, no,
My
I
hey,
was
guy
talking. I
mighty.
was
That's what he
actually,
was trying to say. My guy mighty.
okay,
Yeah,
there you
you
go.
just cut him
I
off.
stand.
actually, I
As
was
soon
Guess
as
talking
he's
to.
what?
on
I
your
was
I
actually
team.
stand.
talking to my
I
boy
stand.
Wild Man. You know what I'm saying? I was
There go
Wait
talking
a
to my
Wild
minute.
boy
Man. There go
Wild
Wild
Man.
Man being sensitive again, thinking it's about him.
Oh my god.
Wait a minute. You the one who you the one who said he was my guy. He was talking about me. So who's the one being sensitive here?
I was being
Okay.
sensitive for
My,
like
my,
2
my.
seconds when
Like
I
I
got
said,
finished. You thought he was talking about you.
my.
See,
Hey,
I can't wait for you to get back. I'm gonna put hands on you. As soon as you get back, as soon as
Bring
you
it.
say I'm
You act
ready to
like
come
a.
back, as soon
You
as you say I'm ready to come back, I'm gonna
trust
put
me.
hands on you.
You know what? You know
no,
what?
put it like this.
He gonna make it.
Put it like
Matter of
this.
fact, he gonna make it.
See,
He gonna show up. He gonna show up at this week's show. How was that?
Hey, just unleash the new Joker on him. I got you. Me and Wild Man ain't had a match in a while.
You don't want
oh,
that, bro.
Wow.
You don't want
Me
that.
and Wild Man ain't had a match in a while.
You know, I'm telling you. You know, I
he
give you
can't even
much
talk. He said,
love and
he
I
can't even
give you
talk,
much
boy.
love and respect because since I've been gone and right before I left, you became champion and you were doing your thing. I give you that. I don't want to take your shine away.
Hey, you know me, Wild Man, 10 toes down, big dog.
Yeah, but you're gonna be 10 toes. But you're gonna be 10 toes down. Then you're gonna disappear again. I don't want to hurt your
Nope,
feelings.
God
that ain't gonna happen.
Man,
Hey, you
damn.
know what, Mighty? Mighty,
I'm just
book that
messing with you.
match. Book the
Oh,
Yes,
match.
yes, I like that.
oh
Hey,
boy.
I like that fire.
Book the
I
match.
I would
like
love
that
to see
fire.
Book
I
that.
that
like
match.
that fire. I like that
Book
fire.
that
Hey,
match.
there you go. Woohoo! Got your beard longer. I loving that shit. I like that. I like that.
oh man,
Hell yeah.
Well,
I
you
like
better be
that.
taking notes, boss man. We got some big things coming here. Apparently, we got a match that's just maybe on
I
the line.
love it when Joker.
Oh,
See, that's what Joker's a whole new Joker when he fired up. I don't like that pussy Joker. I want that Joker. I
Ooh,
want the
look,
one that
Joker's from
I want him
Chi-Town. We
fired
ain't from
up.
New York. We from Chi-Town, bro. We from Chirac.
There you go. Show me what's
You know what I'm
right.
saying? But since this is the War Room, there's
Yes.
something special coming up.
Okay.
Mighty knows what I'm talking about. Brandon knows
yeah.
what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Just wait. Just keep an eye on the chat, Wild Man.
Okay. All right.
Something special's gonna happen.
Okay.
Well,
Bring
I
it.
think Mighty kind of already told him, if that's what we are talking about.
I know
Yes, we are.
you coming up for a title shot or something like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Like I said,
I'm the rising Phoenix champion.
Oh, you actually
okay.
lost that
Guess what?
title.
Yeah.
Oh, I did lose it.
We
When?
are gonna
You
actually be
lost it because that championship is defended every show.
yeah.
Yeah, I know that.
Oh,
So
You
you
know me. Hey,
what's his name have it? Mr. Murder.
oh.
Yeah.
well then,
Yeah.
Mr. Murder, get that rematch.
Hey, shit, fuck it. We can't run that because he don't have a challenger.
That's what
Mm.
Well, I'm challenging Mr. Murder, and when Wild Man comes back, I'm challenging him next.
Wow. Big things happening, ladies and gentlemen. Stay tuned for that.
Look,
I
Joker
love the
stayed 10
fact that
toes down.
I love the fact that he hasn't even seen Wild Man yet, and only person that has
I'm
seen it
not worried about
is
the new Wild Man.
Mighty. I'm telling you, bro. Okay, you saying that now, but it's gonna
Look,
be a
I'm not
totally.
worried about the
It's
headhunters. I'm not worried about your goddess. I'm not worried about none of them.
okay.
Damn. He just brought up
All
the
right.
goddess
You
too.
know how we get down, Wild Man.
Damn.
He just can't go a day without putting her in his mouth. I just.
Well, how about you do
That's
this?
what I said
How about
about
you do
her.
this?
I said the same thing
Hey, how
about her.
about why don't you
Yes,
do
sir.
this then, Wild Man?
Yes, sir.
Mixed tag match.
We
Oh
can do
boy.
that,
I got somebody for goddess.
but
Oh
it ain't gonna be
boy.
goddess. It won't be goddess.
Oh, see, I'm calling you and the goddess out.
No, no, no,
Oh.
no, 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 no. Goddess
Oh
right
yeah,
now.
yeah, 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 yeah.
I got an up and coming with up and coming. Now Goddess gonna be at ringside, but if
No,
you
I want
talking
her
about
in the ring.
no, but if you talking about
I want her
okay, you
in
know
the
what? I
ring.
could do that. We can do that. That way the up and coming can watch what goes on in the ring. There we go.
Mighty,
We can do that.
you already got my female Mighty.
Yeah.
We can do that. We can do
Okay, it
that.
sounded like you said you have the female mighty, and I'm like, what? I was like,
No,
what?
no,
Yeah, Mighty already
I actually uploaded
Mighty
my female character.
yeah,
I
Mighty
see.
already tasted your female. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. What time is that in DTK? We in the car fucking.
Oh shit!
Oh my
uh
god.
Oh god!
but yeah, fucking I'm liking my new job though, Wild Man. You know what I'm saying? I'm a sales
Okay.
rep now.
That's cool.
Yup.
You know what's kind of
I
funny when you
made
came on for a brief moment, you almost looked like Daryl for a brief moment.
Yeah, I thought
Oh
he was
god!
Daryl too for a minute. And I forgot Daryl's bald headed. He do have his little moments where he try to grow his hair.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Daryl just thinning her and having ass.
Mhm.
Hey, it's all right. You'll get there. So you'll get there one day.
Shit, I hope.
Where they got you traveling at today?
I am currently in California. I'm about to head to Iowa. So I'm in this little steep
I
hill
just
right
did
now.
I just did a couple towns in Iowa for their high school for their sports programs.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we do we do every state. We do the high schools, we do the grade schools.
But doing what though?
You know the souvenir programs that get passed out when you go to the games. Ours are magazine style. Ours are as big as Sports Illustrated and People Magazine.
What's the name?
That have all the
What's the
ads
name?
in it.
What's the name of it?
It's
He
we're from
a
Royal Publishing. The company I work for is
televangelist.
Royal Publishing.
Okay.
Yeah, we right now we're in Wisconsin and Ohio. I've got 6 schools in Ohio I'm doing for, 6 schools in Wisconsin I'm doing for.
Okay.
Yeah. Wisconsin is my girls volleyball, girls basketball, and boys basketball. That's a 3 sport package. And what was it? The first day that I had that assignment, I sold 1,105. I saved the dude $230 by packaging all 3.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Sounds interesting. Sounds interesting. It's a good thing, man. I'm glad you're up and running.
Shit, I was at 8,770 for the month in sales.
Hmm.
That's good for me, but then there's other people in the office. Like we got 3 main sellers in there. My roommate, the boss's husband, and Miss Rue. Fucking Jeff and my roommate Alicia, they're neck and neck right now with almost Jeff has 34,000 sitting on the board, and Alicia's sitting at like 36,000 on the board.
Okay.
They like to sandbag, hold it out to the end of the day, and then pull out the big ass sales.
Hey, if I might get disconnected.
All right.
I'm coming through this mountain area, so if I do, I'll try and get back on if I could. If it disconnects.
Sounds good. In that meantime, we can move on to our next encounter that happened. It was the ladder match for Chambers' briefcase, man, mind you. And Chambers took on the Mighty in that. And Chambers retained in that. And Mighty, since you were the man of that matchup, you want to talk about that? What happened?
You need to tell me Chambers won against Mighty?
He retained his own briefcase.
So
he did.
I'm not accusing the owner of IWA of fucking with my sliders, but
Oh my god.
it was definitely something off with Mighty in that match. I don't know who ran IWA, but it was definitely something wrong with Mighty sliders.
Man, I know. Like, I'm trying to figure out. You talking about beating him up, and he ended up beating you up. Like, what the hell?
Nah, he must know who booked the show, and his sliders was on point, and mine was off.
Oh, okay.
Welcome. Oh, Big Bad Baby Daddy is here. Big Bad Baby Daddy, you are being recorded, and this is War Room. We are currently
Well, you
talking
gonna get
about
that man caught up. His baby mom's nowhere yet now. Thanks a lot.
I'm not here. I'm not here. Y'all didn't see me.
So there must be another man with a blue picture on here somewhere.
Hey, sit back there. Sit back. Don't worry about it, bro. I got you. Don't worry about it. He ain't gonna say nothing to you. I got you. Don't worry about it.
Which one is that?
Oh no, Damien saw that picture and he started getting hot back there. You know what I'm saying?
Snap! Wait! What? Talking about my son?
Yep.
What's he doing wrong with you?
They doing a ride along. I told you we ride to different states and they wrestling. I told you. I tried to tell you that. I sent you the video, but you don't want to acknowledge them. So guess what? What you want me to do?
Lies.
Hey, Daddy now.
It's all lies. No. This is he just saying anything now to get under my skin. That's what that is.
The only thing is Damien still wants to give you the benefit of the doubt. He just wants to ask you questions. But the younger one, he don't care about you. He told, that's my son now.
No.
He's all about the headhunter. Now Damien, he give you the benefit of the doubt because he know you didn't know about him, but he wants to figure out what you all about. Now I hate to say this, I already told him he may come talk to you, he may not. But don't get your hopes up too high because he known to come through the door and walk back out of it.
Really? Okay. You know what? Tell Damien. Okay. He listening. He hear this. All he had to do turn on the TV. Okay. He sees CB Money. That's his brother. Okay. If he wants to be on TV. Okay. If he wants to be training. If he wants to be doing all that, he can do that too. He can do all that too. But no. You know what, Wild Man? You're going after people's family. You're going after people's family. So you know what? I'm gonna let you cook. I'm gonna let you cook. Hold on.
But see, I told you when I first met up to him. The first one was by accident. But the second one, he came to me. I didn't know, and that's the bad thing about it because he's also a relative of mine. So that's why I was like, damn, this nigga, he come to Louisiana and mess around with my kids.
So you unk now. You unk, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
Actually, I'm cousin.
Damn.
Cousin Wild Man. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, all I'm gonna say to that is, Wild Man, I'm gonna let you cook. And like we say, they're gonna see for themselves.
Yeah,
They
they
gonna see for
will.
themselves. No, they gonna see
Uh-huh.
for themselves. It's okay. You
Sure.
know, people grow up and they hear one side of the story from their mama,
Yes. And I
and
right. True that.
my tomfoolery is actually public, so I don't really have anything to hide. But
True.
I mean, it is what it is. But
But
they
but
know
like I said,
where.
they can only go. They can only go by what they hear and by what they see.
Okay,
So
well,
unless you got a different take on that they want to hear to, then that's up to you. The door is always open for you to talk to them. You know what I'm saying? But right now, Damon said he want to do his talking in the ring. So
oh, okay. Well, you know what? I can respect that. That sounds like a chip off the old block. I talk my stuff before the match and after the match, but
yeah.
I do what I gotta do. So okay, I can
Okay.
respect that. All right.
Okay.
But I'm gonna let you cook, wild man. But
All
you
right.
know, what I'm gonna let you cook. But what you bring to the what you bring to the cookout better be fire.
Yeah.
Or
But see, and here's the funny thing. You gotta know. You gotta at least give the man some respect because your son at least using your last name. He could not be.
hmm,
He's using Damian Bryant.
hmm,
So
okay,
at least he has some respect for you.
okay, all right. That's all right. I got a lot on my mind, but okay. That's I'm gonna keep that in. I
But the little
okay,
ones, the younger one,
okay.
he's a little wild. The young one, he's a little wildcat. So
Hi, baby.
All right. Well, I will
he a young, he a
tell.
young, he a
We
young, he
ugly.
a young, he a young
Hmm,
wildcat. That's what he is, a young wildcat.
okay. Well, I will be in touch. But in the meantime, I'm gonna let
I
you
feel
cook,
you.
wild man. Since you,
I feel you.
I hear you was they football little league coach all them years and stuff, and but so I'm not gonna tell them. They pick their mentor, so I'm just gonna let it. Okay,
See,
it is
the whole thing about
okay.
it, they know the history of Wild Man. They know all about it. Trust me, the young one got that voodoo in him.
Oh, really? The voodoo, huh?
Tell the young one got the voodoo in him because he got it's in his blood. I mean, like but I'm surprised his
Mm,
mom
mm.
ain't put no spell on your ass already. But 'cause- you know what I'm saying? I'm
She
telling you.
might have. She might have. I cluck like a chicken sometimes for no reason.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Well, if you ever see Big Bad Baby Daddy jumping off the top rope doing a whoopee cushion, you know why.
Well,
This
now
is
you
not
know
the
there's
time.
gonna be,
This,
but look,
this
you
is
know there's gonna be somebody standing by uh Mr. Big Bad Baby Daddy's side, right?
Who
Yeah.
that?
Yes,
That's
Wild
all
Man
I'm
did get
saying.
told. He
That's
get
all I'm
told the
saying.
news that you Joker are now with Hustle and Money. He did get told that earlier.
Okay,
He
okay. As long as he got
reacted with
told.
only a few things. He laughed.
I know. I said now I'm gonna see a green and gold juggalo. That's all I said.
Hey, you know what
Uh,
though? I got a homie that does paints his face green and gold.
there you go.
Yeah, he does. All right. Well, you know who ICP is, so you probably know who Boondocks is. Boondocks, they call him the Scarecrow. He has the Scarecrow paint. My boy does that in gold and green.
Okay.
Yeah,
yeah. See, why, man? It just got real because I know your history with the Dark Carnival. I
that's
know,
right,
of
sir.
course, I know your history with Hustle and Money. So you got it's a twofer, a twofer for you now.
Well, Ali,
Okay.
check this out. I've already called when Wild Man comes back. I already called him and the goddess out with Joker and my female.
Mm,
We ain't gonna say her name yet. She's a surprise.
okay.
Okay.
Just in time.
Okay.
Just in
Yeah,
time.
Things,
And
definite
you
things
you
heating
gonna
up
you
here on
gonna hear
War Room.
her. You gonna hear her in the interest theme too.
Mm.
yeah.
You gonna hear her in the interest theme too.
Has she already
Uh,
wrestled?
No,
uh,
no, no.
no,
Okay.
she,
Oh,
she
so
she's been
so
in training.
basically,
She's
so
been in
basically,
training.
Okay, so basically she gonna make her.
She's been in
So you
training.
go. You sure you want to make her debut against the goddess?
Why not? Go big or go home, right?
Okay. Hey, I feel
Go
you.
big or go home. You know how I get down, wild man.
That sounds interesting to me. That sounds very interesting to me.
You know what I'm saying? I had her training over in the Indies. She was in Japan. She just got back from Mexico. So,
Mm.
and you know how they train in Mexico, don't you?
They train. They train. They say luchadors. Okay. Yeah.
No, she trained in the desert in Mexico. She didn't train in no gym. She trained in the desert.
In the desert. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
But Mexico, they're all about the luchador. So
Yes.
in the
Don't get me
desert.
wrong.
You see,
She does what she does. That's all I'm
I
gonna
don't
say
think
about her for right
he's
now till you
I
meet
don't
her.
think he's catching on that her training in the desert means that she can adapt to extreme conditions.
Exactly.
So
No, guess what?
so whatever's thrown at
She
Exactly.
her,
can
she's
train.
gonna be
She
ready.
can. She can
She's gonna
train
be
in the
ready
desert. She
for
can
that
train
smoke.
in the desert. She can train in the wilderness. She can train in the the polar caps. She can train in all that. Trust and believe. Her soul can be taken just like anybody else's.
But
Oh,
here's
there
the
you
thing.
go.
Here's the thing, though. Here's the thing, though, wild man. She don't have a soul.
Guess what? She's walking, right?
Yeah,
She's
because
walking.
Joker lets
She's
her walk.
walking. She's walking. She's talking. She's moving. She's breathing. No matter how it is, it can be a black soul. It can be a red soul. It can be a purple soul. She has a soul. It can be as dark as I don't know what. Guess what? It can be taken away.
She is very dark.
Well, you know what? Plus, maybe we've given Wild Man enough. Maybe
You think
we've
so?
given Wild Man enough of a preview of what could happen. Let's let him and his lady find out.
And
Oh,
I
Find
think
out
go
along with
find out.
everybody else.
And
and I think everybody
Let
would
That's
them
love to
right.
see
y'all
seeing.
will
that.
y'all
Everybody
will
would
fuck
love to
ar-
see
y'all
that when
will
it happens.
y'all will fuck around and find out. Just let
Hey,
y'all
I
Well,
know.
have
guess
to
what?
step off. I'm
Guess
getting
what?
ready to get my niece
I
dressed
grew up
ready.
in the
What's that,
generation of
brother?
fuck around and find out. So
Yeah.
let's just.
And
But
I grew up that I can show you better than I can tell you.
there you
well,
go. There you
okay,
go.
So
There you
okay.
go.
so the boss man had stuff to leave, but gentlemen, I do want to say we would all love to see this encounter happen in the future or whenever it does go down.
Yeah.
Everybody would love to see it, no doubt. Goddessin, Wild Man versus your mystery lady and Joker. And we would also love to see Joker versus Wild Man one on one. We would love to see
Yes, sir.
Ali maybe face one of his kids from the headhunters in the future. We would all love to see these possibilities happen. I
Yes.
Man, that's
do
gonna be
want to
Yeah.
keep
cool.
moving forward with the next match if that is okay with you guys.
Yes,
Hey,
sir. Go
hey,
ahead.
I
So
gotta go. I just came up here. I gotta get fuel,
okay.
and I gotta jump
All
on.
right,
I'll
you
probably
good, big
come
dog.
back.
Take
All right.
care,
All
Wild
right,
Man.
homie.
Thank you for coming on. Now it will just be us three
All right,
gentlemen.
what's the next match?
So you guys can tell us what you think. If you guys did not see it, that's okay. You could still put in your thoughts. So it was a triple threat between Chanel Baltimore, Jackie Tyson, and the champion Raven Grimm for the Rising Talent Championship, which Jackie Tyson won. And Big Bad Baby Daddy, you are very, very, very known with Jackie Tyson. Do you want to speak on this matchup?
Yeah, and it's funny how Wild Man got out of here at the mention of Jackie's match. I won't go into the reasons why he probably had to skedaddle. But long story short, you got to see what Jackie Tyson is capable of. First of all, Raven Grimm was doing a little sneaky thing, trying to pit Jackie and Chanel against each other in that triple threat. Because as you know, they are bad and bougie, the tag team champions, right? So,
Yes,
so
sir.
this is a throw a little monkey wrench. She thought maybe, they're gonna fight over the belt, and Raven gonna retain or something like that, and it's gonna cause some dissension. She's trying to play mind games, but you gotta understand it's business. It's all they all business. Okay, so yes, they sat there and it was competitive, and you almost forgot they was friends for a while, right? But in the end, you got to see a highly competitive match. They didn't take it easy on each other, right? But that's the spirit of competition. So the little plot ended up failing because who walked out the rising star champion?
Jackie
But Jackie
Tyson.
Tyson, right?
He always
So
seems to get gold back in one way or another.
yeah, just like her theme song says, she might drop one belt, she get two more. You know, that's just what that's that. And well, I'm gonna go ahead and throw this shade. I mean, never would have happened when she was with the Headhunters. No, no,
No,
no.
I
They
never would
they
have.
they had her. Well, they had her walking 5 steps behind. Like, nah, we let her
Mm-hmm.
shine. And look at her, Grand Slam champion, doing it all over again. Now, um, now what she has said is that is the rising star champion. Her star's already risen, so she's looking for these rookies. Okay, these rookies, these ones that want to prove themselves. They got something to prove, make a name for themselves. She said, come on, beat the goat. See if you can beat the goat and earn it.
They can't
Right.
do it.
So,
They can't do it.
well, I'm never gonna say never. There might be somebody, but it
Yeah, there
wasn't.
might be somebody, but not right now.
But it's not gonna be a cakewalk, and you're gonna know you're gonna.
Nope.
It's gonna take all you got. It's gonna take all you
Yes,
got.
sir.
So that's so we're about to see a new era with her. So just stay tuned.
Well said. And
Yes.
Joker, we want to get your thoughts. I think you're more familiar with Chanel and Jackie than you are Raven Grimm. She's relatively new, but she has competed
Yeah,
towards
I
ages.
didn't like. Yeah, I don't know who Raven Grimm is. Like, I tried to watch all the matches when I was at work the other day, but I couldn't. You know what I'm saying? My
Yeah.
boss came over and says, "You got to turn your phone off." I'm like, man. Like, see, I didn't get to see the match, but you know what? Like I said, I know the other two wrestlers. They're really good female wrestlers. But Raven Grimm.
She's part of the Grimm family.
Yes.
If you're
Okay.
familiar with
Yes.
Harmons Grimm and Wes Grimm, and
Yes. Yes.
there's like the Grimm sisters or something like that.
But
So we've been bumping heads with them lately. So we might
Okay.
see them in the we might see those
Near
folks in the
future.
ring. So just
Yeah.
be ready for that. It could happen.
Oh, I'm ready. I'm
Yeah.
ready. But Jackie though, man, like my man Ali was saying, Big Bad Baby Daddy. When Headhunters had her walking five steps behind, always, always.
yeah.
But now that she's with Hustle Money, you know what I'm saying? She shines. She shines. But like I said, I
Yeah.
didn't get to see the match because I had to turn it off because of my boss. So
Oh, it's okay. We got the replay. Got the replay, bro.
oh yes, I'm gonna have to rewatch it. I'm gonna have to rewatch it.
Heck yeah. Definitely give it a good rewatch when you can. That was a great matchup. And the next matchup. So this one was a challenged match when this man came in. Blade saying that he's the best Blade, but he forgets that we already have a Blade here called Leo Blade, and he is the
Yes,
legacy
we do. Yes, we
champion.
do.
And
Yep.
Blade beat Leo Blade. Now, just because he won one match, doesn't mean that he's bigger than the brand. You see, getting a
Oh, he
win
is
over
bigger than
Leo
the
is probably the
brand.
biggest thing he has done so far in his career
Yeah.
since here. We always try to make sure
Yes.
that it doesn't matter what you do outside of IWA. What you do in IWA is
Yes.
how you make your moment. So he made a big statement. And
Yes,
Joker, it
sir.
looked like you were getting antsy to say something. Do you want to start first on this one?
Look, I understand. Look, the man. It was a good match. It was. He did get Leo, but like you said, we have a Blade, Leo Blade. There can only be one Leo. You know what I'm saying? There can only be one Blade. Like he that is like, yeah, that is his biggest feat in IWA right now, is that he beat the legacy champion. But who's not to say that he's gonna keep doing that? You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
It's heads and tails. It's heads and tails with the matches. It's heads and tails. I'm
Well,
saying night and day.
I think you know, what they call beginner's luck could be, but at the
Yeah.
same time, it also may be a sign that maybe Leo is losing a step a little bit. I mean, I don't know. I mean, you know, usually,
He might.
I mean, you know, but you know, Leo's loss could be my gain around the corner. I mean, you know,
Yeah.
there's a
Yeah.
little bit of a legacy championship on the line coming up soon. You know,
Yes, there is.
I don't know. You just gotta kind of watch the tables and see what's going on. You know. Watch how the rolls go. Watch how the wheel spins a little bit. You know, so it happens to the best of us, losing to a rookie like that. But you know, Leo will get back up, dust himself off. You know,
He will.
I can't help but wonder if maybe I should study that tape a little closer.
I
I think
think
you
you
should study
should.
that a little closer.
Blade, we know what both Blades are about. Well, Blade's new here, so I'm excited to see where his career though, but I'm hoping that this one win will give him motivation not to give up, but not get too cocky, because we have a lot of wrestlers here in IWA that want to be at that top spot with Leo. And Leo
Yeah.
and Blade got himself a long way to go. And thank you, gentlemen, for both your thoughts. Now we are going to move on to
Yes, sir.
another title match. You know how IWA works. We have a bunch of title
Yes.
matches randomly sometimes there's story built to it. But even when it's not, when we're showcase here. We don't always have
Yes,
storylines.
we are.
We like to showcase
That's
the
right.
talent we have. And for the IWA Northern Continental Championship, Bloodstone defended against the champion Tony Rose. And man, Mike, I'm gonna tell you what happened with this matchup. Tony was the interim champion for Bloodstone when he was gone. Bloodstone wanted
Yeah.
his match. But in this matchup, Tony Rose retained. So Bloodstone basically lost his title to the interim champion. And I don't really know how that sits well with most people, because when you come in
Mm.
and you're facing the interim champion for the title you never lost and you lose, that really does
Yeah.
set a different precipice for you going forward. But both
That puts you in a
men are
different
talented.
mindset.
Both men are talented. But Joker,
Yeah.
what were you going to say? Sorry.
That like you were saying, that was his belt in the first place. Okay. When you lose your own belt to somebody who was holding it for you, like that puts you in a whole totally different mind space. You know what I'm saying? Makes you start thinking. Like, did I really just lose? Did this really just happen?
Yeah.
So you know, Bloodstone, like it's not over yet. That's all I can say about it. It's not over yet. You know, it's not over yet.
Oh, yeah. Nothing's ever truly over here in IWA. We've seen rivalries revamp, and Big Bad Baby Daddy, do you want to speak on this scenario?
Well, I've seen Tony's work a couple years ago in the 24, and he was one of those folks that will surprise you. You know, people probably figure where this guy come from, but he used to team up with the Gambit, I think, back in 24, and they gave us some problems. You know, they get you know, Ricky and Sir Scott Ryan, when they were tag champs, some problems. I mean, so yeah, I think they beat them, not for the belts, but they beat them in a non-title match. But you can't take him lightly. You know, he's gonna. So, and then he's actually been on a kind of been on a streak lately, I
Yeah.
think. So yeah, you gotta. He looks weird, right? But you know, he's
Yeah.
like a Jared Leto fan or whatever. Not Leno, Jared Leto fan. But you know, he's it's no laughing matter. You know, it's no laughing matter when he gets in the ring. So you're gonna have to
Yeah.
you're gonna have to take him seriously if you go up against him.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
he made a statement when he retained against the former champion. So solidifying that that title is his now. So he's got the bright and shiny.
Yeah.
Well, thank you, gentlemen. And our next match, we had a quick debut. This man only appeared for one night only. If you want to figure out why, that will be for a different day, another time.
Another
But
segment, yeah.
but Travell Daniel made his debut against the one and only Brick Savage. Now, Brick Savage is a independent wrestler traveling all over the Texas circuit. He's going to go bigger places, and he's here in IWA and has been for a little bit of time. And this was Extreme Rules. Travell Daniel thought he could have him, but no. Brick Savage walked out victorious in a crazy feat. And Joker, we will start with you for this one. Great match. Great match.
I didn't see that match.
All right. But are you
Yeah, I did
familiar
not
with
see
Brick
the match.
Savage at all?
Yeah. Oh man. Oh yeah. He's a beast. He's a beast. He's a beast. Like his matches are always good matches.
Mm-hmm.
They're always good matches. The man stands 10 toes down. He doesn't back up from anybody. He doesn't give up.
Well said. Well said.
Hey.
And Ali, Big Bad Baby Daddy, do you want to speak on this matchup? You've gotten familiar with Brick Savage for a while now.
Yeah, I didn't get to see that match in particular, but yeah, he's a tough guy. He's earned his reputation, and
Yes.
you know, and I fear for the safety of his opponents often. So yeah.
They better go get those doctor checks checked out.
You can get your own sock
you
puppet
better have
doctor at
your health
sockpuppetdoctor.com.
insurance health insurance better be up to date.
Oh yeah. There's that medical insurance is on par. And Brick Savage, I'm excited to see what he does here next. And
Yes.
Travell Daniel got to showcase himself once, so good for him. So who knows what will happen in the future. But our next matchup, Homeless Dave versus a new competitor, Azrael. Now, Homeless Dave is a member of the mysterious Munchie Mafia, who Big Bad Baby Daddy and his team were feuding with last season, which was a very interesting rivalry. But in this matchup, Azrael Vega walked away victorious. And for this one, I'm going to have Big Bad Baby Daddy start. Great matchup, by the way. Both are talented competitors.
Good, because I can't stand Dave. He's always, yeah. Well, you just go. Yeah, good for the other guy. Okay, so that's all I'm gonna say.
Hey, Homeless Dave can be Mr. Homeless Dave. Like, kudos to the new guy. Kudos.
Well said, gentlemen. Well said. I would love to see what they both do next. And Azrael was on the next show that we'll talk about after this one. We are almost through this show. And our co-main event was two men that Big Bad Baby Daddy brought up earlier. Carnage Grimm and Wes Grimm, known as the King of Chaos, took on Buck Norris and MG for what it seemed like a one-night pairing. And it was a very interesting team up. And it was a great tag match. And Fuck Norris and MG, the unlikely team, won. But never count out anybody here in IWA. We've had mixed teams before that you probably never thought you would see. And they've won, lost, but they were always amazing teams. Ali, even if you did not get to see this match, what do you feel about this pairing of Fuck Norris and MG?
I did get to watch that one.
Okay.
They seem like the odd team, like the odd couple. It's like you think they never team up together, but it seemed to work against a team that usually is very on point. The Grimm family usually have it together, but I don't know. I just think maybe that just wasn't their night. It just wasn't their night. But you gotta think of it too. They're up against two championship material guys, so main event worthy people. So it's sometimes you put people together and you don't think that it's going to be a good fit, but because they're professionals, or just they just they didn't work with this person before, but they kind of can read the room, so to speak, and they have natural instincts for it. So it's just, and maybe what it was is that maybe the Grimm family didn't anticipate that it was going to be that tough. Maybe that was it. So kind of like how Raven Grimm thought she was going to pull one over on Bad and Bougie. It's just, they
Hey,
tend to underestimate the opponents. Maybe that is what we got to remember, Joker, about them. They tend to underestimate
yeah,
their
yeah.
opponents. So maybe keep that in mind, right?
Oh, I
So
got you. I
yeah,
got you.
yeah.
Well said.
But yeah, great match. I watched it.
But what about you, Joker? Did you watch this matchup?
No, like I said, I couldn't finish the whole
Okay.
show because of my boss, so no, I didn't get to see the match. But see, I've gone up against MG. He's a good fighter, damn sure good wrestler. You know what I'm saying? I got a lot of respect for him. Puck Norris, I got a lot of respect for him too. They're both like Ali was saying. They're both good fighters. They're championship material. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like so, them teaming up, I could see. I can actually see that. You know what I'm saying? How good they work together.
Understood. Yes, and MG is going by like the mercenary type thing now, and he's been definitely a new side of MG, especially since last year. He was the
Yeah.
champion for a good bit, and the man that beat him for the title is actually going to be in this next matchup because I know Big Bad Baby Daddy is familiar with both these competitors by now, and I think you are too, Joker, in a sense. So this next one is for the IWA Championship, and this was the main event of the show. Shaolin
Yeah.
King versus the Phantom, the champion, Eddie Walker. Now, in this matchup,
Oh.
Shaolin King and Eddie, they had a great war to end off the show. In the end, it was Eddie retaining his title. And I'm going to start with Joker with you on this one for this main event. Now, like, I know you said you didn't catch the show, but what would you have to say about both competitors?
Both competitors, Shaolin, like hands down, Shaolin. That man's a fighter. You know what I'm saying? He's been champion. He's held gold. Everything. You know what I'm saying? And Walker, hey, Walker comes out like he owns the place, and he shows that he does.
Well,
You know what I'm saying? Like they're not cocky about it. That's what I like about both wrestlers. They're not cocky about it. They know their business and they know how to do it well.
well said. Ali, Big Bad Baby Daddy, you're familiar with both competitors as well.
Yeah, I've known Shaolin for a few years. You know, I have to respect his discipline. But he was in the ring with literally the Phantom, and
Yeah,
I know a little something about the Phantom because me and Sir Scott Ryan had wars with him and his buddy Nomad in another promotion, and that resulted in a few of my people being kidnapped and some returned, some never seen again. So you can kind of guess um, my disposition about Mr. Eddie Walker.
Mhm.
I even tried to get under his skin with a little prank, which it had no. It did no. It did nothing. It did no damage to his ego whatsoever. So I don't think he's human. Something's not quite right about the guy, or maybe he's just a psychopath. Because there's not a person on this earth that can't, you know, can't sit here and get ticked off when I hit him with a fire promo. But it didn't seem to affect him at all. He just was cold-hearted and calculating, and it's almost like something out of a horror movie. So I don't know. Maybe Shaolin King gave it his best shot, but he's fighting against something, if not someone, that should be taken very seriously. That's what I'll say. That's all I want to say.
Well said, gentlemen. Thank you for that. And that was the one show that we do have to go over. But there's one more. But then there are some tournaments. And also, before I get to the show, Big Bad Baby Daddy, Leo was on here talking about the upcoming Survivor Series matchup, which you are a part of. And may I mind you, it's Team
I am.
Frank Ortiz, led by Frank, with the
Oh,
mighty Buster Anderson and Blade, and you were on Team Leo Blade with Leo with Chambers and Daryl Williams. Do you want to say something about this matchup?
oh. So I got to team up with Leo.
You were on
Somebody
his
thought this
side.
would be
He
a good
chose you.
idea.
He chose you.
Oh, okay.
He even
Well,
said before you got on here, you are the hottest thing going right now.
really? Oh,
That
he
is
wasn't.
his
He didn't
words.
have a smirk. Did he
When
have a
this gets
smirk when he
uploaded on
said that? Was he
YouTube,
being?
you can watch the replay, but that's exactly what he said.
Was that sarcasm? I mean,
No. He called it as it is. Leo will call it as he sees fit. He is the champ. He's not afraid to admit it. Like, look what he did with the Mighty. He gave the Mighty credit
This is
saying
just.
that Mighty deserved the world title.
This is just a trick. This so I let my guard down. So in that championship match, I'll think we're buddies or something. No. See, no, it's okay. We'll coexist. We'll coexist for that Survivor Series match. Okay, just for the sake of winning, beating those other four guys. I'll call them the Four Horsemen, but not HORSE, HOARSE men, because they can't they can't they can't say a promo on the mic to save their lives. So yeah. but no, people don't, some people don't know this, some people do. Me and Daryl Williams, Hustle and Money versus Hostility is, was a feud in DTKA and over in IWA too. But some people don't know we actually teamed up in SPW for a brief while, and we won the belt. So there's something there. We know what we're doing now. We did team up with Leo before in a War Games match against some folks. But I think we had Mighty with us then, but now he's playing for the other team. So I don't know. And so can I trust B more? Right. I don't know. Can I trust? Or is it Chambers or B more?
It's Chambers.
Which one? Chambers. Okay.
Chambers.
Well, see, Chambers used to be a headhunter, right?
Yes,
Chambers used to be one of the headhunters. So I don't know if I can trust. If I can trust Chambers. I'm not sure if I can trust Leo, but I don't think Leo would do something to, mess his own team up. That's not good for business. I think I could trust Daryl. I think I could trust Williams. Right. I'm just not too sure about the other two guys. Chambers is kind of. I don't know. I don't know. We'll have to see. But I have to hope that the other team has just as much uncertainty on their side as we do. Maybe. I don't know. Well, I guess we'll have to find out, won't we?
Now, do you want to talk about your opponents? Because you have Frank Ortiz, Mighty, Buster Anderson, and Blade.
We just talked about Blade, didn't we?
Yeah.
Blade, who beat Leo. And Mighty, who, well, we know Mighty, don't we? So, the no-sell Messiah. That should tell you enough there. And then I'm not too familiar with the Ortiz guy. I don't, I haven't fought him before. And who's the fourth? Who's the fourth one?
Buster Anderson.
Oh, Buster. I've heard of him. I've heard of him. His name rings a bell. Like, he made waves in other promotions. So, look here, Buster Anderson. Don't you come over here hot dogging and grandstanding in IWA, okay? We're watching you, and you're gonna be watching these hands in the ring, okay? So just keep that in mind.
Well said. Joker, before you get talking about this matchup, I do want to point out again, you know what's so crazy about this team, though? I want to see if you guys can guess it. Do you know what's particular about Team Leo Blade? All of them are former or current world champions. That whole team is also a veterans. And man, mind you, Daryl was not even slated to be in this because still the stipulation is until somebody beats Leo for the Legacy Championship, Daryl Williams is still off retiring as a manager.
Yes.
But he picked him for his team. But Joker, you want to talk about this?
All right, let me get into this. I know Mighty pretty well.
Okay.
Ortiz, I really don't know that well. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
And Mr. Buster, I've heard things about him. Like don't really know him. You know what I'm saying? But now for the other team, I know all four men really well. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
DTKA, we were all there together, and then we got IW. We came to IWA. They're all good fighters. You know, they're all like you said. We have a legend, and they were all champions, and one is a champion still. So I think it's going to be a really, really, really good match. I think it's going to be a good Survivor Series.
Now, with Ali's
That's
point,
that's if they can all coexist together.
now I was actually
And
going
that
to ask
goes
you that. Yeah.
and that goes for both teams though. Can they all coexist together?
Yes. Well said. Because this is like not normal of pairings that we would see, so we get possibilities, and who even will become the sole survivor if there is one or even two.
Exactly.
Well said. Well said. Thank you, gentlemen, for that. Now, also, there was also another match we talked about before y'all got on here, but I would like to get your thoughts. It's a whole entire champions match. 4 different champions. Tony Rose versus Big Lou versus KD versus MG. And before you guys got on here, this is what's going to happen with this matchup. The last person that wins will be facing the person that gets eliminated, that gets pinned for their title. And it's going to be unified no matter what. So, Joker, how do you feel about that?
Let me see. Like I said, I've gone up against MG.
Yes.
I've gone up against Big Lou, which he didn't win the match, but you know, I won that match in my triple threat match with him and Chambers. You remember that match?
Yes.
Joker came out victorious in that match.
Mm-hmm.
And it's going to be a good match. I think it's going to be really fucking, pardon my language, but it's going to be a showstopper. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be a showstopper. And that's all I got to say about that one.
Big Bad Baby Daddy, what do you guys say about this 4-way?
That's insane with those folks in it, and the fact that the person that wins the match gets to challenge the person they pinned for their title. There's just a lot. There's a lot more than like egos and bragging rights at stake here. So
no, that's your livelihood.
Yeah, like you gotta you want to get a shot at somebody else's goal, but you also don't want yours to be on the line next. So there's a lot going on in that match. That's one I want to watch. I definitely want to watch that.
Well, then here's my next question. Sorry, but here's my next question. Let's just say MG wins, okay?
Okay.
And he gets to go say Big Lou. Okay. What if I know MG might have pinned Big Lou that first round? What happens if Big Lou pins MG? Does MG lose his title or what?
Well, that's the thing. Either way, so the person that does, like, when that match happens, their titles are being unified depending on what the other person is. Like, Wildman brought up the prestige of one of the champions in here, so we already know what the U.S. title is about. Leo never lost that U.S. title. It became the legacy title, but we brought it back. So, right there, I feel like it's just going to stay the U.S. title at that point, but the other titles, the Titans of Calamity, the Rising Talent Championship, the Continental Championship, the King of E-Feds and the Continental Championship, my bad. So there's a lot of implication in this match to where you possibly could get screwed, but you're also making history. We could have a title we've never seen here in IWA before, and you guys have been around since the beginning of IWA. I have not. I have learned stuff from what you guys have told me, but we could see something history-making, you know?
It could be history-making,
Yeah, definitely.
And this match is the same day of your Survivor Series match, which is weird because I think, isn't today the 30th?
Yes, it is.
I was under the impression it was today. So.
No, it's the 31st.
It's tomorrow.
Right?
Oh, I think they got tomorrow. Okay, it's the 31st tomorrow. Okay, so tomorrow you guys have time to prepare.
Yeah.
Oh, I will be watching that match. I will be watching. I'm off tomorrow. I will be watching.
2 matches, the Fatal 4-Way and the Survivor Series. Those are
Yes.
the 2 matches for that night.
Yes.
So, right there, that's
Yes.
going to be a banger. Stay tuned for that, everybody. And we have one more show to go over. Then we could go over the upcoming tournaments, which you two I know are a part of because we did some things. But our next show is a dogfight show. Now, as you guys know, we have Vertigo and Dogfight. So we are going to have 2 separate brands ran by
I'm a part
different
of
groups.
Dogfight.
Good stuff.
I'm
Good
part of
stuff.
Dogfight.
Well, that's the thing. Also, as a champion, the champions will be slated to different shows that they have to be on. But when it comes to the competitors that don't have a title, depending on a storyline or not, you'll be going to a show as you see fit. So if you have talked to
Yes.
the boss man about where you're going to be, you're going to be on Dogfight. Now,
I have been in
GMs.
Dogfight because Dogfight has been around when when we started getting big.
Yes.
Because Daryl ran Dogfight.
Yes.
And I was chose for Dogfight.
Well, good stuff, because we are going to be having different GMs. We're also going to have 2 commissioners, and we're going to have another person that's going to be co-GMing. There's going to be a team of us on each, and I think Ali, he is a part of the management team, so he's also saw what's in there too.
Yep.
So, but that I will not reveal the news on that until I am told to give permission on that.
Yet.
But we do have different teams of GMs and commissioners, so stay tuned for that, everybody. Good stuff.
Yes.
But for this dogfight, it was for the IWA Northern Continental Championship. It was you, Joker, where you took on Tony Rose. Tony Rose retained, but here's the thing. You were with SSR at your side, signaling the official union of you with Hustle and Money. Now, you may have lost, but you want to give us your thoughts on Tony and where you see this thing with Hustle and Money going?
Hustle and Money, we're going to go far together. And this thing with Tony, this ain't over with Tony.
Okay.
It was a good match. It came down to the line. It was back and forth. This ain't over with Tony. He hasn't seen the last of Joker. I thought it was a really good match. It was a good match. I give my kudos to, you know what I'm saying? I give my kudos to him for retaining. But this ain't over yet. It ain't over yet.
Oh no.
And with Hustle Money, look, it just makes it even better. You know what I'm saying? Like, I have a lot of respect for my boy Ali. I like how Hustle Money is run. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Hustle Money, they work together. You know what I'm saying? Not one is bigger than the other.
Oh yeah,
and that's what makes that's what makes a good team. You know what I'm saying? Everybody has input.
The dice is always rolling.
Yes, but yeah, there's big things to come with Joker and Hustle Money. Just wait to see. Everybody's gonna see.
Yeah, I can't wait to see it, and I'm sure everybody else is as well. And Ali, as I was saying, he lost to Tony in this matchup, but he had SSR, somebody that's always been with you since practically the beginning. What do you got to say about the future of Hustle Money in this matchup that took place?
Well, I think this will be good for both of them because, on the one hand, like, a lot of people don't know, Scott went through a lot when we went over to SPW, and he came back a little, what shall we say, unhinged. Okay, he kind of had a split personality problem there, and sometimes he's on his meds, sometimes he's off his meds, and so, with Joker around, with Joker around, say, Scott, you could be yourself. You don't have to bring that other personality out anymore because we got Joker now. And he says, "What are you talking about?" I said, "You don't remember what happened last week?" He said, "No, I was here. Me. I had to show him the footage, see that's you in the Lamborghini, and then that's the cop cars and the more cop cars, squad cars, and then there's the helicopter, and then and you had about 4 or 5 GTA stars." And he was shocked and appalled at himself, but. And I said, "See, you still have some of the clown paint on your face." He said, "No, that's powdered donut." So, "Well, what about the red?" He said, "Well, it was a jelly powdered donut." I said, "Come on, man, you got a problem." So.
Well, all right. In his defense, he was out partying with me. He was out partying with Joker. So.
Oh, so this is your doing.
In his defense, he was out partying with Joker. I took him to a show.
Oh man, we can't. See, my sock puppet lawyer is up to his neck in
He might or
in
might not
paperwork right
have
now.
been. He might or might not have been with some little tortas before he left.
Oh Lord.
You're getting that hustle and money discount.
That's
Oh
right.
man. Keep him out of trouble, man. He's
2 for
supposed
1
to be
coupon.
he's supposed to be out of that team. He's supposed to be the one with that keeps his head on straight. So just just don't let him.
Oh
Don't
no,
let
no,
him
no,
go
no,
to
no.
you can be the crazy
Hey,
one, but not him. Just keep.
hey,
just,
hey. If the man wants to stay off his medication when he's with Joker, that's fine. Joker can handle it because Joker's way out of his head. Joker's been crazy since he escaped the asylum.
the asylum.
You
Well,
remember Joker and Rico, his brother Rico. Remember, they killed their father for killing their mother,
I don't remember seeing that on the
and,
application, but
and
uh,
they ended up in the asylum and they escaped.
oh, you're reformed
Yes,
now, right? This in the
yeah,
past,
just a
right?
little
Like
bit.
you,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That was the past. But
you
see,
keep in touch
Joker
with
can
your
go down back
parole
on that
officer, right?
path. What
Okay.
parole officer?
Oh God. All right. My sock puppet lawyer says we gotta go. Okay. Just plead the fifth. Don't talk no more about that.
Plead the
All right.
fifth.
All right.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Plead the fifth. Johnny Sockerton, I got you. Plead the fifth.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, you're hearing the connection between these two gentlemen as we will see them team up more in the future. And as we move on, another member of Hustle and Money was actually in this matchup, and I think you guys will be very pleased to hear this one. It was for the IWA Rising Talent Championship. Lonely Lisa took on the champion Jackie. She made a promo towards Jackie, and Jackie responded. So there was heat going into this matchup. It was a very great competitive matchup. In the end, it was Jackie Tyson retaining. Big Bad Baby Daddy, you want to talk about this first?
Yeah, this match saw I mean, that banter before the match, I think that really brought something out of Jackie. I mean, I want to say Lonely Lisa kind of got under her skin or got in her head a little bit because, you know, Jackie came to the ring with a purpose and new theme music and all, but just I saw her pull some moves I never seen her pull before. I said, "Where'd you learn that?" And it was a little back and forth, but in the end, Jackie beat her with the Meteora. She's never done that before. So she wanted to make a point that, this win, her winning that belt wasn't a fluke when she beat Raven Grimm and Chanel for it. She this is her first defense for it. And I think she's making a statement that, if you want to prove something, you got to prove it against her. But it's not going
Yeah.
to be easy, So yeah, I'm proud of her. But yeah, as far as Lonely Lisa, and I guess what was it, Lady Liberty's
Okay, so
something
she's a part of Lady Liberty.
demise.
She's a part of Lady Liberty's demise with Riley the Ripper because Lonely Lisa used
Ugh.
to be a normal, looking girl until Riley. There was, if you guys are not
Oh,
watching that group page, there was this whole story happening where Eddie basically was he was trying to tell Lisa something, and it came out that Riley is her sister. And there was a whole story about it. So there was a whole thing about that. So Lisa has found this whole new side of her trying to be like her sister. So,
oh wow,
yeah.
wow.
Yes.
So this also
Wow.
could lead into, well, since her and her sister are tag partners, I assume, right? So
That's Lady Liberty's demise.
um,
Riley
yeah,
and Lisa.
yeah, yeah. So this could lead into some other problems. Well, Jackie hasn't necessarily seen the last of Lonely Lisa, or not so Lonely
No.
Lisa, as it were. Um, so this may pop up again, but I always tell Jackie, I say, hey, look, don't get the big head, just because you know, You keep your head on a swivel because they're gonna, you're carrying all that hardware around. They're gonna be on you. They're gonna be on you like CPS on me. Well, not CP. Well, yeah, child CSS. I forget the name of it. But you know what I mean. You know what I mean. The
Tell you
people that
about
come
them
get
child
you.
support people.
If
The
yeah,
CSP.
yeah, there you go. The CSP.
Yeah.
They're gonna be on you like that because they're hungry and they want a shot at the title. And she's got 2 belts to defend. So yeah, she
Yeah.
may see Lady Liberty's demise and have to be on the same page with Chanel to defend. But I think they'll do fine. Just gotta be careful because I don't think Riley's dangerous, and it looks like her little sister is learning. She's
Yeah.
learning, so we'll see.
Oh, indeed, I can't wait to see it and what happens with that. Joker, do you want to speak on this matchup now?
Let me see. Our hustle money, like he was saying, Jackie, she's a tough woman. Okay, like Ali's saying, she holds 2 belts. That's a tough woman. Okay, like they're gonna see him in a tag match. I can already see it. I can already feel it. But by herself, Lonely Lisa, she's showing herself. You know what I'm saying? She's showing what she can actually do now,
So,
and it's pretty good. Yeah.
heck yeah. Well said. Thank you. And now we move on. Now this matchup, I think, this one definitely turned heads the other way because it was an I quit match. The objective of the match is to tell your opponent, I quit. Mighty versus Leo Blade. And this was a great matchup. The Mighty defeated Leo and made him say the words, I quit. Now, Joker, hearing this, Leo Blade
Mm.
seems to be on. We usually see the champ, like, he rarely loses, but
Yes,
this is not an
rarely
Iron
loses.
Man match either. Like, he could win in regular matches. We've seen that happen with Wild Man, but it seems like
Yeah,
lately
yeah.
things are not happening. Like, what do you have to say about this?
He's slipping. He needs to bring his A game back.
You think he's
Like,
lost it?
to tell you that, I think he did a little bit. Yeah, yes. He needs to remember where he came from.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Leo Blade is one hell of a wrestler, one hell of a fighter. I'll give him his respect all day long. But I think he is slipping a little bit. Yes, I do.
Yeah. Okay. Now, Mighty, you want to speak on Mighty after he won that victorious matchup?
Mighty, like,
uh,
go ahead, Ali. No, go ahead, Ali. Go ahead.
well, so you know how Mighty is, right? Mighty likes to rub it in when he wins. So I don't know if Leo ever heard the end of it.
He's
And
not
like
going to hear the end of it.
like Joker was saying, it kind of like I was alluding to earlier when we were talking about when Leo Blade lost to Blade, right? The new guy. It's like those 2 losses right there, right in a row, right?
Yes.
So it's almost like he really needs this Survivor Series win tomorrow, right? So I think I can trust him because he doesn't want to lose, right? So maybe I don't have to worry about him so much, but it eats away at you, even if you're the champ. Because I've been in a situation like that,
Old Leo needs to
if
come back out.
you've got the belt and you can't buy a bucket when it comes to non-title matches, it starts eating away at your confidence, and you wonder, can I retain? I've been there, and I've been in that situation leading up into a triple threat, and then the most unlikely person to win the triple threat won the belt. So I've been that guy that lost my belt like that. When you oh shoot, well I won't name who they were. It's ancient history, but that happened. I was on the losing end of that before, and Leo is going into when we have this match, Leo for him to defend that legacy title, he's going to be going in the ring with me, and he's going to be going in the ring with VJ for a 60-minute Iron Man match,
Iron
triple
Man
threat.
steel cage. Iron Man
Still
steel cage.
in a steel
Yeah.
cage, mind you. So there's no, you can't go outside the ring to catch a breather.
There's no running.
No one in
There's
that
no
match
running.
is going to let you make it. It's your only hope is that the third guy breaks up the pinfalls out of spite for the other one.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like so, and this is gonna be a possibly career threatening and life threatening match.
Yeah.
And going into that, okay, maybe Leo thought he could beat me, because I'm not going to be able to last 60 minutes, right? But now there's a third wheel in the equation, and
Well, a lot of people don't
it's
know this,
just
but you hold a win over Leo Blade recently, remember? And it was Iron Man, if I recall.
true. But I'll
Yes,
say
it
the
was an
elephant.
Iron Man.
The elephant in the middle of the room is that it was 15 minutes, and I was winning at first, but then he started to come back, and he almost tied it if it wasn't for that little distraction that may or may not have been arranged by me. Leo always is distracted by the cameras, as a photo op, and precious seconds were wasted, and he just couldn't attend to the pinfall in time, and well, well, it's too bad that wasn't for the belt. I'll just, I'd be champion right now, but so we got a different situation coming up, and I think, normally he'd have a 33.3% chance of winning, right? We had to pull out the Steiner math, see, because then we got Mr. Mofongo Man himself, VJ. And VJ is going to get in his own way. And he's not going to break a leg. He's going to break wind because all that Mofongo he ate. And then he's not going to be at his 100%. And I'm going to take advantage of that, the opportunist that I am.
Of course.
And so then when it's all said and done, Leo's going to have, he's only going to have a 13% chance of winning, and I'm going to have a 166% chance of winning. And so there you have it. The numbers don't lie. the math is wrong, but the numbers is. Okay, well, my sock puppet lawyer has a calculator, but I don't know. It's okay. I failed calculus, but anyway, it's not in Leo's favor, and I'm going to take advantage of that. And I'm going to walk out the legacy champion. But I digress. I digress. Mighty just couldn't wait to rub in that win over Leo, and so I don't know if Leo heard it. Leo was kind of walking away, but Mighty was somewhere popping bottles, And,
he was. He was out there popping bottles about it.
Yeah. So he was in the scrum meeting talking about he should be the one going for the legacy title, not me.
Yeah.
But and stuff like that. So it is what it is.
Well said, gentlemen. Thank you for that. And we move on to our next matchup of the night. It was for the Queen of EFED Championship. And it was in Extreme Rules between Raven Grimm and the champion, Sonia Ortiz, where Sonia Ortiz retained, once again, showing why she is the Queen of EFEDs. And Joker, we'll start with you for this one. What do you got to say?
Let me see. The Queen of EFEDs. Okay. It was a good match. Like you said, it was a very good match. And for her defending her championship belt, I give her kudos. She's a hell of a female wrestler. But like I said, now on the other hand, Grimm, I haven't really seen too much of her. You know what I'm saying? She's fairly new to me. And I don't know. I really don't know what to say. But yes, it was a good match, and I like I said, I give her kudos for retaining.
Well said. Well said. Thank you, Mr. Joker. Big Bad Baby Daddy, what are you gonna say on this?
Well, I didn't get to see this one, but I hear the name Ortiz. Is she in relation to the other Ortiz that we talked about?
That's his wife.
That's his wife. Okay. So I
Oh,
keep we pretty much have dynasties joining IWA at this point. Okay. That's a big title. The Queen of the E-Feds. Is that
yeah.
one of those titles that it gets defended in different different venues, or is it just
It
being
can be
defended
defended
here?
anytime, anywhere. Like this is showing why you are the queen. There's even a king of EFED's
Oh,
championship.
ah,
Yes.
huh. Nice. I'll have to keep that in mind because I like to move around. It's like
Yeah.
but yeah. So this was a big deal. And I'm sure Riley was looking to recapture some gold, but it just wasn't her night.
Yep.
Again, I mean, I said not Riley. Wait, was it Riley or Raven? I'm sorry.
Raven.
I
Raven. Raven.
It's
Raven Grimm,
Raven.
right?
Yes.
Okay. So again, the like I was saying, the Grimm family curse continues. Um, you know, but we'll see. We'll see. Hopefully, they don't take it out on us. It's not our fault. We didn't do it. You can't prove anything.
Nope, can't prove it.
Uh, but yeah, big win retaining for Mrs. Ortiz. Good job.
Well said. Well said. And next up, this was a dumpster match between Blade, the newcomer that pinned Leo, and he took on another athlete that's really big here in IWA, George Stubbs, the governor of the mysterious Munchie Mafia. And this was a battle, a true battle. And in the end, Blade walked out victorious, doing no easy task. And Big Bad Baby Daddy, you have dealt with this George Stubbs, and very one day you could deal with Blade. What do you guys say about both competitors in this matchup being in a dumpster match?
A dumpster match. The kind of dumpster that homeless Dave could be found digging in, right?
Practically,
Just well, I mean, I'll give this much to Stubbs. He is a tough character. Properly motivated. Could be very dangerous. And so I have to say, Blade beating Stubbs says something. It also says that his win over Leo. People might say, "Oh, there's a fluke. It never happened again in a million years." Well, for him to beat somebody like Leo and then him to go on to beat somebody like Stubbs, you got to start taking them seriously. He's got something that you gotta pay attention to.
yeah.
And so,
Yes.
but no shade on Stubbs. He'll get up and he'll brush himself off. I'm sure. He'll go get some ribs first, but
Oh, it's no
he'll
secret,
dust
Mr.
himself off.
Stubbs loves his food.
Yeah,
Yes, he does. Yes, he does.
yeah.
Well said. Joker, you want to speak on this matter?
Actually, yeah. Like Ali was saying, he beat Blade beat Leo, then he beat Stubbs, and like they're both not an easy task. You know what I'm saying? And for him to beat two, especially Leo, like man, he's trying to make a name for himself. He's making a statement that he's here and he's here for, and he's not here to play. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Blade is here, and he we're gonna get to know a little bit more about Mr. Blade, but yeah, I think he's here and he's here to stay. He's got a statement he wants to make to everybody,
Yep.
and that's what I got to say about it.
Well said, gentlemen. Next up was a fatal four-way, and it was between Chambers and relative newcomer Dante Maddox versus Shaolin King versus JCJ. Shaolin King walked out
Ooh,
victorious. Joker, what do you got to say about this? You're familiar with three
what?
of the four.
Yes, three of the four. Yes, I am very familiar with, and wow.
Like I didn't get to watch the match myself, but like you said, I know 3 of the 4, and the 3 of the 4 that are Chambers, VJ, Shaolin. Come
Oh,
man,
not
those
VJ,
3 right there.
JCJ, JCJ.
JCJ, that's right, JCJ. I'm sorry, JCJ. Like those 3 right there, man. That's a match of its own. You know what I'm saying? And then you got the newcomer. What was his name?
Dante Maddox. I'm interested to see what more about this guy as we go on.
So am I. Like Dante Maddox. But for him to get in the match with those 3 though, look, I'm gonna have to check him out some more.
Oh yeah,
Mr. Dante Maddox, yeah. I'm gonna have to check him out some more. And then that's all I've got to say about that one.
Big Bad Baby Daddy.
I'm sorry, I missed that one. I didn't get a chance to see it.
Understood, but do you want to speak on the competitors? Dante Maddox is a newcomer. I know you know Shaolong King. I know you know JCJ, and I know you know Chambers.
Oh yeah, yeah. Of course, JCJ's my nephew. Right. But that's a pretty good put together match, and as far as I could tell, it could have went either way. You know, congrats to the winner. JCJ's got to get it together because he's got to enter that Briscoe Cup tournament with Zach Stack. So hopefully he can brush himself off and keep it moving.
We'll just send him to the gym for more training.
Yeah. Tell him lay off the wings for a while.
Yeah, he ain't gonna lay off his wings. Come on now.
Right.
Well said. Now next up is Big Lou versus John Robb, and we just found out both men are a part of the Red Wolves, but they did what we would call a brotherly battle. And John Robb the Savage took out Big Lou, but in no easy feat. It was a great matchup. Joker, we'll start with you. Both competitors, are you familiar with at all?
Big Lou, yes. But I didn't get to see the match. Big Lou is a good fighter. He's a good wrestler. Now his partner, his tag team his teammate, whatever, the part of the Wolves. Like I haven't really seen him, but Big Lou, that's not an easy feat to beat. Big Lou, it's not an easy feat. Big Lou is, like I said, Big Lou's one hell of a wrestler.
Oh yeah.
And I just give my respects to both of them. So that's all I got to say.
Big Bad Baby Daddy, do you want to speak on this? And may I mind you, I think you should know Big Lou because he's a what we call an honorary member of the Headhunters.
Oh.
Uh-huh.
I think I remember that. Yeah. May have some Big Lou problems in the near future then because based on what Wildman said earlier, I may have to throw hands at some headhunters behind all this foolishness about filling my son's head with all this nonsense. But it's okay. All checks come to the table sooner or later. Big Lou.
Well, I got to say something on that one, right, Ali? It's time to go headhunting. You feel me?
It may be. It may be. First, let's try to see if we can get some more gold, and then let's secure that, and then we'll settle up with the people waiting in the wings trying to do what they're doing. But it's funny because I won't say this. I'll just say that Ricky Goldman showed us in another promotion that sometimes the bigger they are, the harder they fall.
Yes.
When it comes to Big Lou, so I remember that match, and just because he's like a huge tree trunk doesn't mean he can't be chopped down. That's all I'll say.
Yep.
Well said. And as we move on, we're almost done with this. We have 6 more matches to go. We have Flash versus Frank Ortiz in a very competitive matchup where Frank Ortiz walked out victorious. Big Bad Baby Daddy, we want you to start us off with this one.
Okay, you said Frank Ortiz versus who now?
Flash.
Oh, Flash. And
Yeah.
Ortiz won?
Yes.
Okay. Well, Flash is a dynamic competitor. I've seen some of his matches, and a win against him is, it kind of makes a statement. So I
Yeah.
would say I didn't get to see this one, but I think that this definitely helps Frank Ortiz, but at the same time, no disrespect to Flash, so best of luck to both of them going forward.
Oh yeah, be sure to follow his only Flash page. That's what he calls.
Oh my gosh, this guy's crazy. This guy's crazy.
Oh my
Oh,
God.
God.
Joker, you want to speak on this one?
I don't have anything to speak on this one except for they're both good competitors.
Well said. Well said. Next up is with two men that have been making their name here. Brick Savage took on the boss man of SPW, the godfather of violence, Logan Slater. And this was a very great matchup. I would love to see this run it back again. And in the end, it was Brick Savage walking away victorious. And Joker, I think you're starting to get familiar with Logan Slater. You've talked about Brick Savage, but what are you going to say about this?
Well, like I said, Logan Slater, I'm getting to know. You know what I'm saying? I've seen his couple of his matches, and he's a good wrestler. He's like you said, Godfather SPW. You know what I'm saying? Like he knows what he's doing in the business. He knows the business really well. So yeah, they're both good fighters. That's what I have to say about this one.
Ali, you want to speak on this?
Yeah, I've recently had my problems with Logan Slater and SPW, so and his crew. Okay, we still kind of have some problems with them, but so I would say, but he's also a tough guy, but Rick Savage is tougher, so I think that's what it may boil down to. Like I said, I'm kind of afraid for the safety of Rick Savage's opponents, and so this time it was Logan Slater's time to be a victim.
Okay.
So there you go.
Well said. Short and sweet. And next up, we move on to a tag match with the Daughters of Decay. Violet Grimm and Kendra Grimm took on Kenzie Page and Kylie Page. And this was a very great tag matchup. I want to see this again in the future. Kylie and Kenzie Page walked out victorious. Big Bad Baby Daddy, you want to speak on this?
More Grimm family members losing. It's a curse. No, every Grimm member that we've mentioned, well, at least since I got on the call, at least I don't know, maybe before I got on the call they were winning, but like we just every time their name come up, taking an L. Wow, man, that's gotta. So this is what I'm talking about, Joker. When somebody loses, when somebody losing that much, they're gonna get mad, right? So you gotta watch out. Like you gotta just, just you gotta learn how to use that against them, right? They're not gonna be composed and calculating and have their head in the game. They're gonna be easily triggered, right? So just keep an eye out, right? Like just use that,
Oh, I'm gonna
right?
keep an eye out.
Yeah, it's kind of like when you go to Vegas and you get all emotionally invested in and you bet too much on a roll that could go. Yeah, they're emotionally invested in what's going, and they're just losing. The house is winning and cleaning them out, right? So just keep that in mind. Right. Meanwhile, you stay frosty. You stay frosty.
I always stay frosty. Shit.
Right. So yeah, another entry in the Grimm family curse, if you ask me. That's just,
Yes.
That's nothing more to see there than that. But if you ask me.
No, thank you for that. Joker, I know you stepped away for a minute, but the match we're talking about is Violet Grimm and Kendra Grimm, the Daughters of Decay, versus Kenzie Page and Kylie Page, where Kenzie and Kylie walked out victorious.
Like, well, I have to agree with Ali once again. It's the Grim Curse. You know what I'm saying? Like every match that we have talked about today that has any of the Grims in it, like Ali said, they're catching an L. I give it up for the other girls for winning the match, but the Grim family needs to either needs to go back to training or they need to sit down and chop it up and be on the same page. And that's all I got to say about that.
Well said. And that goes on to our next matchup, as it was Buster Anderson taking on the U.S. champion King Dominator KD. And these two men have faced elsewhere before, and Buster is new here in IWA. But this was another instant in their classics where Buster Anderson walked out victorious, and he's going to be a part of that big 4-on-4 where Ali will oppose him. But this matchup was really good. If
Yeah.
y'all didn't go check out the whole show of this, man. This was incredible. All the shows in IWA are
I'm
fire.
gonna have to check it out.
Joker, what do you guys say about this? You talked a little bit about Buster and KD. Do you want to talk about this?
Once again, they're both good wrestlers. You know what I'm saying? They know the business. Like they just, I just want to see where it's gonna go. You know what I'm saying? I want to see how far they're gonna go in IWA.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all I got to say about them.
Well said. Well said. Big Bad Baby Daddy, you want to speak on this?
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I didn't get to see this one, but I've seen KD work different promotions, and so yeah, he pretty much he's going to deliver. You know, he's going to deliver in any match he's in. And I've heard a lot about Buster Anderson, so it's probably a good match.
And you will be facing Buster in that big 4-on-4 you have coming up.
Yes, you will.
Yeah, this is true. So can't take him lightly.
Yes, indeed.
That's right.
And that leads us on to our co-main event. It was for the IWA US Women's Championship. It was War Maiden versus the champion Jen. But Jen did not show up alone. You know who was at her side? MG. MG was there. And Jen retained. Now, I do want to point out, Jen has always had this fire under her, but I think having MG at her side really changed the whole perception in a sense. Big Bad Baby Daddy, what do you guys say about this?
Actually, I think them being associated is probably a good idea. I mean, it kind of fits somehow. It was equally disturbing attires, right? Well, maybe MG a lot more than Jen, right? But yeah, I think whatever they're doing, it worked. So maybe there's more. Maybe it's not necessarily a temporary alliance thing kind of thing. You never know. You never know. So whatever. I don't know if he's a good luck charm or what, because War Maiden's no pushover.
Mm-hmm.
No, she is not a pushover at all.
So, but maybe MG just being there for moral support or something, maybe that made a difference. So
it may have, yes.
Joker, you want to speak on this?
No, I'm good on this one. They're both good female wrestlers, though. But and like Big Bad David, Ali was saying, MG with her, like you were saying, MG came out with her. I think that's the push she needed.
Well said. Okay. Well said, gentlemen. And that leads us on to the main event of the night. And I know one of you was in this matchup, so we'll start with him. It was a submission match between two of the three competitors in that steel cage 60-minute Iron Man at the Leo Blade Invitational. Big Bad Baby Daddy versus BJ, where Big Bad Baby Daddy walked out victorious and tapped out BJ. Big Bad Baby Daddy, how do you feel?
Yeah, I got to figure out what I'm going to call that move that I did at the end. That I got to come up with a name for that. I'll just that's pending. That's pending. Well, it looks almost like a high angle clover, Texas cloverleaf a little bit,
Yeah.
maybe. But it's kind of like like a half-ass one, So it's I got it's let me see. I'm gonna come up with a name for it. It'll be funny.
Don't
It'll be
forget to
something
pay
funny.
your taxes.
Let me see. The H&R belt blocks. No, just kidding. Just call no.
Just call it the child support.
The child support.
The credit card lock or something,
Oh,
like the credit lock.
It's not valid. It's not valid.
Freezing my account. No, no, I'll come up with something. But yeah, VJ really was trying to get me back for all those Mofongo comments that I made over the years. I think I had to get stitches behind that match, but yeah, just I had to kind of test the waters to see how I'm gonna make sure that VJ is the liability that causes Leo to lose his belt in that triple threat. So I think I got to know enough about how I'm gonna do that. So it might look like times I was getting my getting beat up and stuff like that. I'm selling it just enough. I said, okay, I know how he fights now. I know. Okay, then now he's gonna do this. Now he's gonna do that. It's like, okay, so I know. I scouted VJ in that match. Didn't look like it. I made it look good, right? But ultimately, I knew how I was gonna end, even if he didn't. So, yeah. So he's gonna be the reason that Leo loses his title.
Oh,
I already see it.
oh, good luck to you in that matchup. That will definitely be a banger. And Joker, before we move on to the next stuff we have to go over, you want to speak of this main event featuring VJ and your brother from Hustle Money, Big Bad Baby Daddy.
I didn't see the match, but once again, like I said before, Ali's a hell of a wrestler. He's my brother. You know what I'm saying? VJ, he's a good wrestler too. But at the end of the day, the win was with Hustle Money. You feel me?
Oh, yeah. Well said,
He
well
brought
said.
the win home.
He did. No easy feat, but this just builds his momentum going into that Leo Blade Invitational and that Survivor Series,
Yes.
and that was Dogfight, ladies and gentlemen. And we have a few more things to go over regarding tournaments. Now, the first tournament I have listed is going to be the IWA Breakout Superstar Tournament. That's what it's called. Here are the 8 men that will be in this lovely tournament. We got Mr. Patterson, Blade, Buster Anderson, Wes Scrim, Ivy Lowe, Frank Ortiz, John Robbins, Severus Crowley. Now, the matches have been booked for this tournament. We don't know who's won yet because, like I said, these are just matches that we know of. The first round matchup in the IWA Breakout Superstar Tournament. Severus Crowley will take on the King of Chaos, Wes Grimm. Joker, what do you got to say about this matchup? Because we don't know who's going to win, but who do you think's going to win?
I actually, you know what? I actually think it's going to be a good match. I really do. Hopefully the Grimm family curse doesn't come in this one, but I think it's going to be a really good match.
Hey guys, I gotta run, but
Okay.
sorry.
Okay, baby.
Okay.
No
Not yet,
worries.
Ollie.
We'll be in here for a while, so if you want to come back, you're welcome to.
Okay, thank you.
No problem. Well, Joker, it's just you and me, but you say, do you want Wes Grimm to win in that sense of what you're saying?
I'm saying they could use the win.
Okay.
So it's going to be a good match, but like if I have to call it, I have to say I want to see Grimm win this one. Yes.
All right. Now, For this one, Frank Ortiz versus Buster Anderson. Talk about both men and then tell us who you think's gonna win.
Buster Anderson versus Ortiz. Once again, he's a good fighter. He's a good wrestler. He knows the game a little bit. You know what I'm saying? And Ortiz, him and his wife, man, they're making a name for themselves. I'm gonna have to give this one to Ortiz.
Oh, well said. Well said. Ivy Lowe versus Blade. Thoughts on both men and who you think's gonna win?
Again, Blade's making a name for himself already with the 2 wins he's got, and Ivy Lowe's got he's a good wrestler. It's a toss up for me with them too.
Okay. And the final first round matchup for this breakout superstar tournament, the Savage John Robb versus Mr. Patterson. Thoughts and who you think's gonna win?
They're both good wrestlers, but I don't know. I think Mr. Patterson's going to pull this one out.
Okay. Okay. Well said. He has been here like he's been making waves, both men have, and this
Yes,
whole
he
entire
has.
breakout
Yeah.
tournament is definitely gonna give somebody the chance to literally break out.
Yes, it will. Yes, it
Now,
will.
next up, what we have is this one's an emotional one because I was hoping he would be here for when we talked about it. But this tournament, this is in honor of Wild Man's daughter, real life daughter.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I already know. Yes, sir.
It's
Yes, sir.
called the Queen of Black Hearts tournament, and it's in honor of her. So this title is going to be decided by Wildman where this goes and how this is done. I'm not sure if
Yes.
he made this tournament, but this is the tournament that was made, so I'm assuming he did. But
Yeah.
first round matchup, Mona Steve versus Raven Grimm. Talk about it and who you think's going to win.
Mona. I'm sorry. Mona's got this one. Once again, the Grimm family. I'm sorry. They've been catching L's. Mona's got this one, hands down.
Okay. Well said. Now, Riley the Ripper versus Sonia Platinum.
See, so I don't really know about Sonya or the other one, but I don't know. I have to watch some of the old shows. You know what I'm saying? Check them out.
Okay.
But it's let's say toss up. I really don't know who would win out of them two.
Heidi Kruger versus War Maiden, who I think that you're very familiar with, both ladies.
Yes. Kruger's look, they're both good wrestlers, good athletes. But I think Kruger's gonna. I think Kruger's gonna. She might win this one. I don't know because Ward Maiden's not a pushover though. You know what I'm saying? Ward Maiden is not a pushover.
Yes, very true.
But Kruger, she's making a name. She is. Some of her matches are really really good. But yeah, you know what? I'll go with Kruger. I think Kruger will take this one though.
Okay. Jen versus Lonely Lisa.
Jen versus Lonely Lisa. Okay, she's a really good athlete. Lonely Lisa, I've seen only a couple of her matches, and it's probably going to be a toss up between them two.
Okay. Sonia Ortiz versus Ayla Steele.
Ayla Steele, is she new to the roster?
Yes, she is.
I have to check her out then. Like I said, I have to give it up to Ortiz's wife. I'm sorry. Like I said, they're making a name for themselves in IWA. So,
Well said. And the final first round matchup, AJ versus Quinn Kushida. AJ is relatively new, Ivy Lowe's girl, and she'll be taking
okay.
on Quinn Kushida, who's definitely been making waves.
Oh, Kushida has been making waves, and I don't know. You said that's Ivy Lowe's girl, so you know what? I'll give it to her. I'll give her the match.
Well said.
But she's gonna have a fight on her hands.
Oh yeah,
She's gonna have a hell of a fight on her hands.
most indeed. And that is the first round matchups. But let me tell you something about this. The second rounds will be triple threat matches. So the first 3 matches will be facing off. The second 3 matchups will be facing off. And the winners of those prospective triple threats will meet in the finals for the Black Hearts tournament. But the leg breakout tournament that we went over was one-on-one single elimination.
Yeah.
Now,
Yes.
that leads us on to our next set of tournaments, the IWA Mortal Kombat tournament, which has a side A and a side B. Side A
Yeah.
has 2 fatal 4-ways. Side B has 2 fatal 4-ways. And listen to this first fatal 4-way in side A. Jack Graves. Big
Mr. Graves, I
Lou.
know Graves very well.
Big Lou.
Okay.
Chambers and Shaolon King. Who do you think's going to win, and talk about it?
Oh my God. Well, I know all 4 wrestlers really well. Me and Mr. Graves, we ran our time together. It's my brother. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And this is going to be a really good one too. But if I have to come down to who's going to win, I'll have to give it to. Really, I really don't know who to give it to.
Understood.
So, like I said, I know all 4 wrestlers. I know all 4 of them, and they're all 4 good wrestlers. It's gonna be a banger. I can tell you that. But I don't know who's gonna win that one. I really don't.
Okay. Thank you for your honesty, sir. Thank you. Now, the second matchup in side A, MG versus King Khan versus Goliath versus the King of Violence, Dimebag Dan, but very well could happen. We cannot see the King of Violence. We could see the Reaper, Dimebag Dan. So who do you think is going to win, and what do you got to say about all 4 men?
All 4 men, Dimebag Dan. I've been watching. You know what I'm saying? I've been watching some of his stuff he's been putting out. He's good. MG, me and MG go way back. So, oh, huh. And who else is in that match? I'm sorry, who else?
Goliath and King Khan are also in here.
I've only seen a couple matches of Goliath. King Khan, I don't think I've seen any of his matches yet. But if you ask, I have to give this one seriously to my boy MG.
Okay.
Look, MG, like I said, MG knows the game. Hell of a wrestler. He knows the ins and outs. I have to give it to my boy MG. Got to give it to MG.
Okay. Now for side B, 2 fatal 4-ways, of course. George Stubbs versus independent wrestler Ricky Souza, who has competed for us a couple times. KD, King Dominator, and the wild card, the man that is making his strive as a singles competitor, Carino. What do you got to say?
Well, like I said, I really haven't watched a lot of shows because of my work schedule. You know what I'm saying? I still got a bunch of shows to catch up on. But you said Stubbs, Carino. Who are the other 2?
KD and Ricky Souza.
KD. And Ricky Souza. Yeah, I seen a match or 2 of Ricky's. Hell of a wrestler. Stubbs. Well, I know Stubbs. Stubbs is a good wrestler. I think it'll be a good match, and I really don't know who to give this one to. I really don't.
All right. Well said. Now, the last one that we have, Big Bad Baby Daddy, Rick Savage, Bloodstone, and Scar. Those are the 4 in this one.
All good wrestlers. My brother's in there. Yeah, I give it to Ali. Ali, Big Bad Baby Daddy's a hell of a wrestler. He knows what he's doing. Knows the ins and outs. They all 4 do. This one, it's going to be a hard one. Of course, I want my boy Big Bad Baby Daddy to win, but I can't be biased with it. So I'm gonna leave this one up. I'm gonna leave this one till I watch the match.
All right. Well said. And man, mind you, this is the stipulation for this one. So there'll, of course, we know that they're going to be fatal 4-ways, but the winners of those fatal 4-ways will meet up in one-on-ones. But the final 2 that wins each side will meet up in a Iron Man match, then go on to face the legacy champion Leo Blade.
Oh,
And man, mind you, for that breakout tournament that we talked about at first, the winner will face the U.S. champion, whether it be KD or somebody he loses it to. I want to say that.
Okay. Wow.
Now,
Awesome. Hmm.
this is the last tournament that we had to go over. Then we're done with War Room right now. But it is the Jay Briscoe Memorial Cup. Now, how do you feel
Yeah.
about this being brought back?
Dude, I love that it's back. Jay Briscoe is one of my favorite wrestlers. Come on now. The Briscoes, man.
I love those
Like,
promos.
I'm really glad that this one came back. I'm really glad it came back.
Right? And Jay's death definitely affected the wrestling community as
Yeah,
a whole. One of the
it did.
greatest talents. And him and the Briscoes, like, they revolutionized ROH to what it is.
Mm-hmm. Yes, they did. Like,
They're 13-time tag champions.
yes, man. The Briscoes were unstoppable, my man. Like, come on, man. Like, I'm really, really glad we brought this one back.
Agreed. I can't wait to see it go down. And there are
Neither
8
can I.
teams.
There's 8 teams.
8 teams for this. Only 8. But you're going to be interested how these played out because they're, like I said, how we have them set up so far at the moment. And Shaolin Warriors, Mighty and Shaolin King, will be taking on
Yes.
the Red Wolves. I'm not sure what Red Wolves members they are, but there are 3 on the roster. Buster
Yeah.
Anderson, John Robin Big Lou, now taking on the Shaolin Warriors. I know you're probably more familiar with the Shaolin Warriors together, but you also did say you know about Big Lou of the Red Wolves, but you're still getting to know John Robin, Buster Anderson.
Yeah.
Let's talk about it. Who do you think is going to win?
Well, hands down, the Shaolin Warriors are going to get it. I'm sorry. I've known them two the longest. We go back to another brand. You know what I'm saying? Like the Red Wolves got their hands. You know what I'm saying? They got their hands tied with this one because they're going against 2 good wrestlers that, as a team, they're really good as a team. Like, yeah, no, Shaolin Warriors got this one all day.
All right. Hustle and Money, which I believe is being represented by Zach Stacks and CB. But also Ali made it sound like JCJ was going to be in there, so it might be JCJ and Zach Stacks. But they'll be taking on the 8th Day, which I would assume is going to be represented by Reaper and Scott. But I guess that remains to be seen. What do you got to say about this encounter and who you think is going to win?
Well, you know me. I got to go for my brothers.
Yes.
Hustle Money, like those two, whichever 3 of them it is, whichever 2 it is, out of them 3, look, hey, they're all good wrestlers. Now the 8th Day, man, we don't know if it's going to be Reaper or who else.
Possibly Scott, I would imagine.
Okay. The Reaper, I mean, the 8th Day, they're a good tag team. They're a really good tag team. But I got to give it to my brothers. I got to.
Well said. And it's going to be the next one is Amen and Rusty Steel. We'll be taking on the Mysterious Munchie Mafia, Homeless Dave, and Blind Man.
Well, here's what I got to say about that one. Amen and what's his partner's name?
Rusty Steel.
Amen and Rusty Steels. How the hell did they get a title? How did they get how did they get in the cup? How?
So, as far as I'm concerned, also I do have to say, so you're aware of this. So the teams in this matchup, they all have an obligation to defend their spot. So they could lose their spot to another team that wants to be in the tournament. I'm also going to throw that out there. So before leading up to this, they could lose their spot. But as far as I'm concerned, this was a put together team. But yeah, that's really the best I could say with that.
Well, let's just say there's going to be some interesting chat going on here in the next couple days. So, that's all I can say on that matter right now.
Well, you heard it here, folks. Then that leads us to our final matchup. Now, this one's interesting. The standard Tucker Watson, Pierre Stone of the Cabinet will be taking on Fuck Norris and a mystery partner of his choosing. So, you want to speak on this?
Wow. Norris gets a mystery partner of his choosing. Okay, I like where that's going. And the cabinet, good team together. They're really good wrestlers, and I'll have to leave this one in the air. I don't know where this one's gonna go, because you never know who Norris is gonna pick as his partner.
Exactly. But you've also known North for some time, so you
Yeah,
probably could have known his teammates if he's had like particular ones that comes to mind.
I don't have anyone that comes to mind. So and like it's a mystery to me. So yeah, I'm gonna have to leave this one to actually watch the match. I'm gonna have to watch the match to actually
Okay. Well said, well said. And those were the tournaments that we have coming up. We got big things happening. Also, there will be a Vertigo for sure. And how do you feel about the return of Vertigo?
I really like that Vertigo is back. It's there's so many of us now in IWA. We're gonna have to do it like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like IWA when it first started, there was 9 of us, and now look at us.
Mhm.
We all coexist. Everybody, you know, saying yeah. We do our promos. We do this. We do that. But at the end of the day, it's all about having fun. It's all about enjoying what we all enjoy in IWA, which is wrestling.
Yes.
And that yes, yeah.
And a lot of you, like as we've talked about before on pods and stuff, a lot of you came from DTKA, and now
Yep.
look what's happened with IWA. Like, look how far it's gotten. We still got more people that are even wanting to come in and join us. Like, I've had people
Yeah.
pop in during War Room, being like, "Hey, I gotta go check this out, man. This looks like some legit shit over here," you know? And like, so it seems like you're
Yes.
okay. Like, you're happy with this new development of IWA, how it's going.
Oh, I love it. I love it because IWA to me is, like I said, we all coexist. We're all here for the love of wrestling. We do our off the records. We don't only talk about wrestling. We talk about how we're doing, how everybody's feeling. You know what I'm saying? This is a family.
Exactly.
This is not just about wrestling. IWA is a family.
Yes.
And the way the new direction IWA is going, I love it. I love it.
Well said, sir. Well said. And I do want to thank you for coming on here with us. I know you kind of joined in later, and I want to thank everybody else that showed on. Wild man, you know our prayers and love are with you for
Yes, always.
what you've
Prayers
been
with Wild
through,
Man. Yes.
right? It's not easy to go what he go through, and I'm never gonna pretend that I know what he's going through. And losing a child like that, that's just it's hard.
I know what Wild Man's going through. I've been through it myself. That's why when he was in the chat earlier, that's why I asked him how he was doing, how he's feeling. I went through it. It's not an easy task, but it does get better. You don't ever forget. You'll never forget, but it will get better.
Most indeed, most indeed. We're all with you, wild man, till the end, brother. We love you, and
Yes, sir.
we have something coming on for your daughter, the Black Hearts tournament, just for her. And Wild Man, you are in charge of that, brother. And we hope you are happy with it. And like, yeah, man, we're happy to have him back too. It was good to see
Yes,
him in
sir.
this. I was shocked to see him in this, to be honest. Like, because you know what I'm saying? Like, I was shocked.
Yeah, I was really shocked when I seen when I seen the chat when I went on on the thing on Facebook and I seen that he was in there. I'm like, oh shit, I have to jump in there and see how my man's doing.
Well said. And it was good to have you here for what time we did. And that
Yes,
was
sir.
I thought that was an excellent war room. We had a lot of things discussed, a lot of future ideas. We have big things happening, and stay tuned, everybody, is the best thing I will say. And Joker, you got anything to say? Whether final thoughts, and do you want to promo against anybody that you have coming up with? You know what I'm saying?
Um, I don't have anything to promo right now. Like I said, just keep an eye on the chat. Everybody will know where I'm coming from then. Uh, Last words, like I said, IWA is a family, and I respect everybody who's in IWA, and I thank you guys for joining in with IWA.
Well said. And in that closing, ladies and gentlemen, we hope everybody has a great day, good night, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever
Yes,
y'all may
sir.
be. Peace out.